After teleporting from Keonan to the Fangwood Forest in Nirmathos, in pursuit of Aravashnial, a missing elven wizard, the party arrived at the ruined Elkraven Lodge. They saved a band of Nirmathian rangers beset by mushroom-infested elves. Similar to the corrupted Resmiri they had encountered in Zair, the rangers were patrolling the region of the fading Darkblight, hoping to recover stashes of supplies that had been left behind when their forces had been forced to retreat from these locations. However, after this new attack and their rescue, they felt carrying information back about the Alliance and the new events at the Lodge took precedence. The Rangers informed the party of the two common stash locations, buried in the stables and behind the fireplace in the main lodge, and invited you to use these resources should you be able to find them, before they left, and after warning you of a flying catabellus. The clearing contained a number of ruined outbuildings, a cracked and bloody altar, a confusing campsite, the large lodge, and one other small building. When the party began to approach the altar to investigate, they detected a number of creatures lying in wait and triggered combat against a pair of Omox demons, a corrupted possum, and 6 ambulatory pitcher plants. As the combat wore on, noises were heard from the smaller building, and just as the party finished their fight, a large mushroom man opened the door. And let me share with you another picture of said mushroom man. He's size small, so when I called him large, I mean it's bigger than you expect a mushroom man to be, I guess, but it's a mushroom man, not to be confused with the muffin man. And he opened the door, he took a shot at Vanarel and missed last week. So you believe you are in combat at this point in time, and Libbiel, it is your turn.
All right, I'm going to, first things first, dismiss this spell. It's run its course. I don't need it anymore. Just shrinks back down, regains her normal form. It's like, oh, okay. She's going to take the Envision action from a Haraxine Jar, which is a free action, and use the focus point from it to cast a life boost at Vanarel. And then with her final action, she'll take another life boost for herself. She kind of like spreads her arms out towards Vanna and then puts one on her own chest, and they glow with like just an unknowable script flies out of her hands and just wraps around them both.
Up next, one of the mushroom men comes out of the house, and let's see, that was 15 foot of movement. He has a little bit more. And how close does he want to get? I mean, he's going to move off to the side here for now. And he has his bow in one hand, he has his sickle in the other hand. No eyes, you're noticing now. It has that screaming mouth and that weird, mushroom head, but you don't see any eyes. But it does seem to know exactly where you all are. And it is then going to, you see a puff emit from that mushroom cap, and it seems to coat the whole body in spores. And that was the end of its turn. Daegron.
All right. As Daegron starts here, he's going to quickly start trying to clear this slime that's left stuck all over his armor and his legs from one of these oozes previously. Is that just an escape check?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So we'll do, yep, unarmed and athletics are the same for me.
Yes,
So 38.
that will get rid of the hardening ooze from either the pitcher plant or the Omox. I forget which one had caked you with that. They both had things
Mine
of
was
that.
the
Omox.
Omox, I believe,
Yeah.
slime trap. So he managed to kind of scrape the bits that were stuck to his leg, kind of binding him to the ground for his first action. Second is, let me just double check my boots here. I don't think this would cause any problems, but yes, if this happened to be difficult terrain moving through this brush, his arboreal boots let him move through without triggering that. So he is going to, with his second action, go barreling towards this creature as it comes out. He's already seen an arrow come flying out of the hut towards Vanarel. So to get close and try to protect him, he runs forward with kind of a leap, does a snagging strike towards it to try to put it off guard for his allies.
And that will be a hit for 25 points of damage. You see the water is not exactly pleasant colors. It's not horrible. It's not like an oil slick, but there is green and red algae blooms, maybe a little bit of decaying matter on the top. That lake does not look very pleasant, which you can see to the south there.
And as he kind of batters it, he kind of drops back into this stance, ready for any blows to come in to try to get its attention away from the others for now. And that'll be all three.
Dezi.
But at this point, I think they need to know what's going on. So they're going to head out a little bit and try to figure out kind of where enemies are positioned. Okay.
And 1 second, I did forget 2 things that happen at the end of Vanarel's turn. One,
My turn, I'm assuming?
sorry, yes, Daegron's turn. One, I will need a will save from you.
All right. 34.
You can tell that you're hearing whispers, very, very quiet. You can't make out the names or the words, but kind of as the different spores surrounding this mushroom kind of swirl around it, and they land on you for a second before you brush them off. But as they land on you, you do feel that sound briefly. The other thing we need, though, from you is as you hit that one, some of the spores that it coated itself with got transferred to you, and you take some mental damage.
Ooh.
Take 18 points of mental damage as you basically hear, you can tell it's not yourself, but inside your brain, you just hear something commanding you to obey and offer servitude to Tree Raiser.
Yeah, he kind of like clutches at his head as this is kind of happening and tries to keep his eye on it, but was able to maybe avoid the worst of it with that first will save.
Now, Dezi, I'm sorry about that, but it's your turn now.
No worries. I will still do what I was planning to do, which is to move over here. I'm going to move one further south, and I'm going to look at, Vanarel and say, Vanarel, I'm going to make you shiny. Get up near them. It'll make their eyes be unable to see. And I will cast Cloak of Colors on you. So yeah, basically, creatures next to you are dazzled, and if they hit you or try to attack you, they might become blinded.
Ooh.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
we'll need to remember it.
and that's a 2-action spell, so that is my full turn.
Vanarel.
Well, Vanarel's feeling much shinier now all of a sudden. So I think for their first action, after they kind of check themselves out and get maybe a little squinty-eyed themselves at trying to understand what's going on here.
Don't stand next to Daegron.
Got it. Oh no, I'm going to move away from you immediately then, Dezi, realizing that I might blind you by accident as well. So I'm going to just stride forward right to here, just to the northeast of this this mushroom fella, so I can still see the two of them, the one in the door and the one that is next to Daegron. I'm going to designate both of them as my hunted prey as I kind of just look at them up and down to see what I think might make them tick or what might make them hurt a whole heck of a lot. And with the third action, we're going to find out exactly what that is. I will target this one here, the one that Daegron has engaged, and I'm going to run it through with Castrovel's Beacon. Wait a minute, why would I do that? That's silly. Instead, I will utilize a twin takedown. But I will still start with Castrovel's Beacon, following up with the Light Hammer.
That is a hit with Castrovel's Beacon and a miss with the hammer.
Okay. And because the second attack is with a multiple attack penalty, I can utilize my second sting and just get a little bit more with the rapier as I don't quite connect with the hammer, but enough to knock him back into the...
Extra 7 points, I believe.
Yes, an extra just static
I've
7.
applied that.
Okay, that is all 3 of my actions there.
Okay.
And I'm going to keep a real close eye on this
at
one.
At the end of your turn,
standing in the doorway.
We need the 2 things. First, you did hit them, so you just take some mental damage from their spores. Again, you're hearing Tree Raiser's the commands to obey him in your head. You can shake these off. It's not causing any other problem, but there's no save against this. It's just whenever you seem to hit them, this is triggered. And then the aura for being close to them, we need this save. You just see the swirling motes of fungus all around, and it does not have the fungal trait, though. And that, would be a fail.
I do, and I don't think I want to succumb to anything that is mentally telling me to go worship Tree Raiser or follow him. So I'm going to start the night off right and get that hero point out of the way.
That is now
37.
a success. Okay. The one in the doorway who had the bow out is up next. And let's see. It can see the dead Desolans. Seems to care more about that than the dead opossum. Doesn't seem to care about the opossum, but seems like maybe these treated those pitcher plants as their pets and does not like seeing them dead. Probably just going to shoot Vanarel. We'll take one shot first, then we'll pick something else after that. So it draws back the short bow, lines a shot up at Vanarel, and takes a shot.
Wince instinctively.
And a natural 20.
Oof.
Yep. That was too close. Figured that might happen.
32 points of damage. We did just get
Oh.
another hero point back. Thank you to the audience in chat. I have awarded that. He has 2 actions left. He liked how that went, but I think he's also going to spend the 2 actions puffing out the spores, coating his whole body in spores as well. So he is cloaked in spores. And we are now the pitcher plant that's been running away, I think is just going to keep running. I don't think it knows that combat has broken back out, and it is just going to keep running. It's not intelligent enough for that. Libbiel, you are up.
All right. And I will cast a haste on Daegron, who has always made really good use of that. And then for my last action, I will get behind this altar and, kind of use it for cover.
Okay. The one that's up next to Daegron now. Let's see.
That was
It's dazzled
fine, right?
currently.
Yeah.
It is currently
I'm
dazzled,
gonna have to-
trying to get you off guard.
You can't do that. I'm far too crafty.
37 against your perception DC.
Oh, that definitely works. My perception DC is 34.
Okay.
Might I mention it's dazzled and that's targeted?
I'll roll the flat check on that. That is a good call.
I'm trying to help you here.
It gets it gets that off. So you are now off guard. It will now try targeting you with its sickle. So here's the flat check for the target. That's success. And we try to hit you. 19 on the die, which
Okay.
is a crit.
Oh my.
Okay.
And
So it's hitting me. So the Cloak of Colors is going to do something. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to
60
stab for
points
60.
with persistent bleed.
Great.
But looks like you are not knocked out by that, which is very lucky. I mean, let me
Oh.
take off the off guard now, because that was only for 1 round, and it needs to make a will save, I believe, against the cloak.
Correct. I did. This doesn't have a button.
I'm
with
scrolling
it. I
back up to find
apologize.
it. Oh no, there is, yes. Let's attempt a will save. I don't see it there, so I'll just roll this right now. What was your spell DC?
33.
So it failed. I believe that is blinded now for a while. Blinded for 1 round.
Yep.
Okay, it has 1 action left after that. It is going to step. Actually, it can't step with the blinded. Everything is difficult terrain. Unless this gives it something. No, that does not give it anything useful. In that case, it is going to walk. That's going to provoke, I believe, from both of you. It doesn't know.
Oh yeah.
It probably thought Daegron had something. I don't
Or
think it knows
is.
Vanarel had it.
You ain't going anywhere.
Yes, so that is a
I mean,
crit.
it's still going somewhere, but yeah.
That's a crit.
Yeah, the ground.
Yep, so 60 points. It's making a save against being slowed. Makes the save, no problem.
Yeah.
It's going to back all the
And
way up to
Vanarel-
that's as
Vanarel-
far.
Also taking a shot on it on its way by.
That is a hit.
Right. Catching it with the rapier. Not as much as I'd like, but I think a lot of my breath could have taken out of me with that hit.
However, you did
took.
both hit him again, so you will both be taking some damage. This was Daegron's
jeez.
mental damage, and this is Vanarel's mental damage. I think that's going to drop Vanarel.
Yep.
Yep, dying 2. Yep, that's correct. And your initiative
Vanarel
is to
decision.
move right before it, because that was a reaction during its turn. Okay, that was its whole turn though. We are up to Daegron.
All right. So we're hasted. He's moving quick. What is the best move here?
Don't stand next to Vanarel.
Is that keep going? Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's nothing to say. I mean, the other side of Vanarel looks perfectly fine, but
You're also hasted.
Yes. Yeah, it's just anytime I'm next to it, not if I end the turn, right?
no, just when you're near it.
Yeah, while you are next
Okay.
to Vanarel, you are dazzled.
Okay. Yep. I am going to go around, and that puts me. Yep. It counted exactly 25. He goes charging around this mushroom creature, past the dazzling body of Vanarel on the ground, leaving that to his allies, and a little angry now that this thing has quite grievously hurt his friend. He is going to just start laying into it. Actually, you know what? Let's start with these don't seem mindless. Let's start with an intimidation check. He's going to let out a bellow in rage as he comes rounding around the corner at it here. We'll go for an intimidation. It's
Yes.
a critical success.
Frightened 2 and blinded.
And,
It's doing well.
It's off guard when it's blinded, right?
Effectively, yes. It
Okay,
does
well,
not
you know
have-
what? Either way, snagging strike to start to make it better for everyone else, just in case that gets cleared somehow. So with his, he lets out this bellow, and with his third action, brings the axe high over his head for a 36 to hit and 23 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I get some little fun stuff happen to me again.
Oh yes, you get end of turn. First, for hitting him, you take some mental damage.
It's got more. We've got one more action, right?
Yep, I got one more after this.
So yeah, I won't do the end of turn effect. That's after your one more.
Yep. And then let's do his second map here as he rounds the axe around again at it. Yeah, same roll, not as good this time. He kind of ends up bumping against the side of this this hut here, and just it slightly goes over its head. And now you can give me the bad stuff.
You are still close by to it. The spores are still swirling. You still hear the commands to obey Tree Razor, but you're fighting those off no problem. Dezi,
Dezi's a little conflicted. They know Vanarel has a life boost, and these things being there is a problem. So I think we are going to. Vanarel looks between. Dezi looks between Vanarel and the creature. I think decides taking a shot at the creature at this point is a better idea. Yeah, actually, let's do this. Let us. I'm gonna first say a little extra prayer here, and I'm gonna boost my bless aura a little bit. I will stride forward to there, and then I'm just gonna take a single shot at the one that's badly. Critical hit seems nice with a 44 in total.
yes, that is a crit.
Damage dice weren't so behind to me, but 32 damage.
And are you wanting to push him 5 feet back?
I don't think I
I
can
don't
because
think you
it's
can
into
either.
his
Yeah.
friend. So
Okay. Let's see. You are within the aura now, so I will need you to give me the end of turn.
I did not realize that.
Will
It's a will save.
The swirling motes are covering you here. And you know that is a critical success for you because
Okay,
your
a 4 on
successes
the
are
die is a
criticals.
success, which bumps to crit. Nice.
Okay. The one in the doorway who had the bow out is next. It seems to be kind of chuckling about the glowing Vanarel and wonders if that magic corpse will be good food for its spores. But and it hasn't. Let's see. It's not sure. I mean, it's seen Dezi cast spells. It's going to do a recall knowledge on Dezi, having a holy symbol. Whether or not
Yep.
it might not even know
presumably.
what, but it's using a spell that is best against divine casters. So it is hoping you are a divine caster, and that's what it was spending an action to review first, because none of your spells would have given that away so far. So that's why it was spending the action there. But now it is going to cast a spell, and
Daegron?
we will need.
Do I have a shot
assume
at it
you
here? I
do,
don't know
so
with around
fire,
the corner.
but-
I'm gonna give it some cover. Let me put some cover on it, but you can take a swing. I'm giving it
Yep.
standard cover between the ally and the door and the doorway. But
Oh, that's a
that
48.
is a crit. That will disrupt the spell.
He hears the
you-
chanting
thank you,
from around the
Daegron.
corner, and the axe just comes swinging around without even his whole body. He just hears like a thunk.
So it takes the damage. It is not slowed. You need to take some damage back for hitting it. The voice in your head keeps saying, "Stop hitting me. You're supposed to be protecting me." That was its turn. You costed its whole turn effectively. Great job. Libbiel.
Can I stand here on top of the corpse?
I would
If
say it's
possible?
difficult terrain because it is a giant corpse. You can climb up on top of the opossum.
30.
For
Then
people who weren't here last week, this is what Libbiel is climbing on top of right now. It is a size huge, or is that size gargantuan? It's a size huge, kind of
the
corrupted
corner?
opossum, or some sort of slightly demonic. It likes to crunch armored insects and feast on their insides.
Can you make him like below me so I can, click my token later?
Trying to. I might make him invisible at this point.
Okay.
There you go. Is the retrieval belt a free action?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Lightning
As
bolt.
long as
Oh,
I
yeah.
spent an action to, put it in there.
Okay, so we
Yeah.
have 2 in a row. That's good for you.
Come on. I don't want to hit Vanna.
Double natural 3, so that's a
There you
fail
go.
and a fail. Roll your damage.
Here's some damage for you.
The lightning bolt goes jutting through the 2 of them. They seem like you briefly kind of see, not like the cartoon system where you'd see bones inside, because they don't seem to have bones, but you do briefly maybe see the vascular system of these leshy, these fungus. It does look mostly soft inside as a result.
All right, I dropped my thing.
Okay, and you are far enough away, so nothing. Okay, Vanarel, we need a recovery. Oh no, we don't need a recovery roll.
Life boost does its thing. Yeah.
Yes. So that does increase your wounded to wounded 2, though, which it did great.
Mhm.
Looks correct. You are bleeding. You're in bad shape.
Yep.
What do you do?
All right, well,
Vanarel,
I'm
come
gonna.
near me. Touch me.
Yeah, I will just kind of roll over in this general towards Dezi direction.
Okay, you can crawl 5, yeah?
Yeah, and I'll just weakly just tap Dezi like on the knee. I've had better days, Dezi. The mushrooms are talking to me. So I am reaching out to do the interact to get the vital beacon. What level of healing is the 6 is okay?
There you go. Poor roll, but 11 hit points back.
You know what? It's significant compared to what I just.
I
had a
have one more
second ago.
touch left if you want to do it again, but I don't know what you're planning.
My plan was actually to draw one of the potions I have. I think that may be.
Sure. Yep.
Yeah, so I'm going to weakly just fumble around and pull the healing potion that I have and have that in my hand for next turn.
Okay. And I drew the box on the to show where you dropped your weapons, just so we know where your
Yes.
weapons are. Okay, the near death one is Vanarel's taking a persistent bleed first. You took 8 points, and you're
Oh.
still bleeding, but you're still up.
That's fine.
The one who's almost dead here, does it think Daegron can do that a second time? He's gonna try to cast a spell now as well. He might actually, if he backs up, no, he's gonna, he's gonna.
Is he still blind?
He is still blind.
He's not still bound and
Okay.
he's blinded on his turn.
Okay, and the frightened would tick down one as well. So he is going to. He's not blind. In this case, he will step over. He was going to step first.
Wouldn't it be the end of his turn? It goes down.
Which the
I
frightened?
think things are at the start of turn. Frightened doesn't
No, it's
go
at
down.
the end of the turn, but the frightened went down. Would have gone down one last time because. Oh no, you're right. It is still frightened 2.
No,
he
I'm
has not
after
had
him.
turn. He's not had turn yet. So he's still frightened 2, but the blind is gone. He's had a whole turn being blinded. So he steps away, and yeah, we're gonna drop a divine wrath.
I will try to recognize that.
Okay. So we will need a fortitude save from both Dezi and Vanarel.
Isn't it?
Basically, I don't know DC
Yeah,
level.
it is right
Okay.
outside of it.
Success.
Okay. Vanarel got a critical success. Libbiel has a fail. Dezi, you do recognize the spell. And you got a success.
No.
I saw
Sorry,
Libbiel
I'm not
point.
clicking.
Libbiel, that was a fort save. You rolled a will save on that.
Oh, I rolled the
I
wrong
hit
one.
the
Let me click the
button.
other button. Actually, it
I
was
hit-
bad, but
It was 3. So okay, what would
yeah,
your
yeah.
bad,
I have a 26 will save. It's higher than my
Okay,
other
so it's gonna be a
save.
fail. So Dezi and Libbiel both failed. Vanarel succeeded.
Oh, okay. Then I will re-roll, and I'll actually use the right. Oh no, I used a will save. So that's a fail. You're saying?
Yes. Are you taking that, or am I?
No, I'm gonna re-roll it. Sorry.
Okay. That's.
One higher.
But it's fort save, and you said fort save is lower than your will save.
Oh, yeah. So it's still a fail.
Still a fail. Okay, so you are sickened 1. Libbiel is sickened 1, and I think I got that on Libbiel and not. Did I get the sickened on the? Yes, I did. And then the
It's me.
damage. Roll full damage.
Rip, guys.
34 points of divine wrath damage. It does feel like an axe is kind of biting through you and tearing skin away, dripping with more of these fungal spores. And that was its turn. Daegron.
All right. Seeing as it got away from him to cast another spell, he's going to step after it. He doesn't know if these things are nimble enough to catch him with anything, but he'll take a precautionary measure here. And as he comes in, he will do another snagging strike on this one that's near death. And that will be a 38 to hit and 32 points of
That
damage.
gets him.
Okay, still standing on me here. I don't know if that would have affected it too. He's still frightened 1 now, not frightened 2.
Yes, that's the same result, but you will take this damage from.
Yep. Just wanted to make sure we don't end up getting a hit I shouldn't have or something. Okay, he's still standing. He's going to try to put this one down with a flurry. He brings the axe around again, overhead for a 40 to hit.
That is another hit for 23 more points.
Oh,
You
this
feel like
is
you've
a
almost
tough little mushroom.
You feel like you've almost severed the stalk. You've been chopping through with the axe. You can see just a couple filaments connecting the lower body to the upper body.
Give me that mental.
Here it comes.
Okay, and then he will in for it. These are getting sloppy now as he brings it back again in this up next to this building, next to this other mushroom creature. He tries to bring the axe in. Yeah, not able to get it to hit. And that would be all four. The step in and then the flurry of swings after it. Still alive, but hopefully he can deal with that.
And it will save at the end of the turn. Yeah, you're
41.
making those saves really well. Dezi.
Desi's pretty concerned right now, so they are gonna brew up something, do a quick tincture here, and create a numbing tonic and feed it to you.
You're making Vanarel go
Right, to
numb?
scroll down. Why is it unusual? Oh, that's probably not it, is it? Numbing tonic. There we go.
Great. What does this do? I drink
That is
deeply.
not what I wanted. Sorry, it used it. All right, it didn't do anything. Let me get the effect up here. Sorry, I apologize. It's my first time using this, so crafting. Yes, take that effect. You'll get 15 temporary hit points when you drink it. So now and at the start of each of your turns, which will the start of I guess the Spore Scout is going, so it could potentially help for 1 minute. So use this wisely. When you hit it, the mental damage, it'll take that. You're okay. It's gonna be okay. Oh, sorry, and I think need a flat check for that, given I'm dazzled, right?
Yes, you do.
Are you serious? Yeah, we'll use a hero point on that, I guess.
You start off about to pour
3.
the potion
Sorry.
into Vale's hair, and instead, what happens?
I cannot re-roll that with hero points. So
Just roll another d20 is fine.
Oh my God.
3 and a 1. A 3 and a
dump it on
1.
his
You do
pants
not get that
instead.
effect.
Yeah,
All right.
you've poured it on his pants, and
Yeah. I think I lose. I don't know if I lose the spell or the item. Do I lose the item? I have no idea.
yeah, because you've
Okay,
I'm
that's
gonna
fair.
say you've used it in this case, so yeah. I guess not. I guess technically you just failed to target, so you didn't actually use it. You still
Okay.
have as long
You
as
know
this
what?
one,
Then we
does
will
this one-
spend our last action trying to feed this darned potion to you, and I'll hold still. Stop sparkling. Who did?
Who did that to you?
a new flat check.
Everything is so shiny.
Hey, Vanna,
I
what's
rolled
your
a
third
3, a
character
1, and a
look
1
like?
so far. So this potion is not yours. It's still in my hand though. So if you want to take it and drink it yourself, you can.
And is this the type of potion that just lasts until the end of your turn or end of your next
No,
turn?
it's 1 minute.
1
So
minute.
when they
Okay.
drink it, and for each at the start of each of their turns, they'll gain 15.
No, it's more
15
just from
temporary
some of the quick alchemy style things. Is
Oh, the
limited.
quick alchemy lasts till the start of your next turn, I
Okay,
believe.
got it. So that's what I was
if
asking
I remember
about.
correctly. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you made a potion. You've been trying to give it to Vanner. He's just so shiny. You can't see where he is, and you keep like missing him and
My
trying to
spells
give
are
it to him.
just too good. Yeah.
And it is now one of the Spore Scouts' turns. He has his bow in one hand, his sickle in the other. Yeah, he's gonna try to feint Vanarel here. That he saw that work.
Daegron,
well.
I'm assuming, but
Yes,
also
Daegron.
could he cast with both of those hands full?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
So 43 against your
against what?
perception.
Okay, yeah,
DC.
that'll beat me.
So you will be off guard for the next attack, and he's going to swing at you with the sickle. Natural 20.
Ooh.
These rolls are.
I think I should be okay unless he crit. It gets a natural 20. There it is.
And then he's going to
You're
5-foot
still
step
up.
away. That was his turn. We are up to Libbiel.
Ice storm.
Where are you dropping an ice storm?
I am very worried too. I'm gonna
Please
drop
don't.
it on the very corner of this block, which I could probably see.
All I
see
want to
from-
point out is one is almost dead.
Yeah, it's probably not. Yeah. But the one that's almost dead.
I would say you could aim.
I would have hit them both.
I think you could aim
Daegron wasn't
here.
in
I
the
don't
way.
think you can aim there.
Okay.
But I don't know if
I'm
that
not
makes a
wanting to hit Daegron, so I guess we'll go with a different spell. It's way less cool, but I guess we could just do a normal sort of like cantrip. Thank you. Let's go with a frostbite from the staff. Make me a fort save.
And which one are you targeting? The almost dead one or the one deep in the room?
The almost dead
Got it.
one.
Okay. It makes it save, but any little bit of
Takes it
damage
out.
might be enough.
Yeah.
So it's taken half of 20, it's taking 10, and that one has fallen dead. One of these, and you see all the spores that it was keeping active around itself start falling into the ground. And it seems like, it's Vanarel may not be hearing voices in his head anymore telling him to obey Tree Raiser. I think you still have an
That's
action
probably a
left.
good- Yeah, one action, and I'm going to raise my hand, point it to Daegron. Here, get in there. And
Ooh,
she's
thank
going
you.
to give you a life boost. Some
You have
script
you
flies
have
from
3
Eric
life
towards
boosts
you.
active. Very nice.
Yes.
Vanarel, the shiny.
It's I already
Just
felt shiny.
take the damn potions.
I'm going to. That is my first action as I roll over onto my back to drink the potion I do have in my hand. Which is I'll take 38 for my first act. Second action, I'm going to stand up just to hopefully this will keep me more mobile. So getting up from prone, and I still don't think I'm like mentally all fully comprehending what everyone is doing and like holding in their hands and stuff. But Dezi's holding a potion shaped vial in my general direction, so I will grab that. I think that's all I can do with a third action.
It's
kind of
not
like,
going to be active. It's up to you.
I will let you drink that one.
oh,
You don't need to grab and drink. You can drink it. Desi spent enough actions trying to give it to you.
It's generally close to your mouth hole. I don't know, you know?
I'll grab it with my teeth. Okay, so I did delete that effect earlier. I'll scroll back up
I
and
believe it's
find it. What was
14.
it
I think
again?
it's 14 or 15 temp HP now, and again at the start of each of your
10, yeah.
turns.
So it'll help with the bleed damage, if nothing else.
Right. Here it is. A numbing tonic. All right, I'll put that back on. That is the end of my turn, which it means I'm going to have to make that flat check, which will, I believe, be automated.
And yeah, and you're not within 20 feet anymore. 5, 10, 15. Yeah, you're not in 20 feet, so you don't need a different save. So you just have your flat check at the end of the turn.
Okay. And that's done automatically each time. There it goes. Okay. Oh, so I will
Alright.
clot up a little bit, but not.
Hey, there you go. You lost your
Should have
bleeding.
taken the
That's great.
10 off your temp just to make sure.
I'll look at that and make sure. It did, yes.
Awesome.
Okay, Daegron's gonna actually pull his. He looks back and see the rest of the party's in a little bit of rough shape. He's going to pull another potion from his pack here. Let's do another greater healing. This will break my stance, but I think it's worth it right now. Oh, I'm also not off guard anymore. And then, so that's the first 2 actions. And then with his third, he will step in after this creature and do a snagging strike on it. Ooh, 35. Do I want to? No, we'll just hold on to the hero point. Where I don't
Okay.
think we're out of the woods just
That is
yet.
a rare miss from you.
Yeah.
Inside the room now, you can see what looks like a garden plot just off to your north east, and you see it looks like a mound of maybe some chopped up corpses on top of the ground, and then a number of mushrooms growing on top of those.
He makes a
You can
mental note of that and
just see a
decides
little
not
bit
to
of
look
it
too
there.
close at it just yet.
The rest of this building, it does look like it used to be either a boathouse. You can see there's a bit of a rowboat broken inside of here, maybe some workbenches, maybe a carpentry shed. You're not sure exactly what its purpose was, but everything about this building has just kind of been ruined. And you are still suppressing the violent impulses.
My violent impulses are stronger.
Dezi loves Vanarel, but he no longer wants to be next to Vanarel. So I think he's going to move kind of back towards Libbiel to get out of the sparkliness of their cloak and get a better line on that guy in there.
Why did you do that to him?
I thought it would help. I will spend a second action to expand my Bless Aura a little bit. So it will encompass basically pretty well into the room at this point. And I'll just use my third action to take a single shot at the end.
The injured one instead of the dead one. Of course, that makes a lot of
Well,
sense.
yeah, I should say the one, I guess. Oh, is that did I manage a crit? No,
You
just
managed to hit. Yes.
42, 18 on the die.
Yeah, that's a solid hit.
Only 15 damage, but still some damage, so that's good.
And I believe it is its turn. Well, it might try that same thing as it did last time. That seems to be working. It will go for the feint against Daegron. It's 33 against your perception DC.
I think that just gets it.
Okay.
I'm 23.
It was like telegraphing that it's about to shoot with the bow in order to get you to use a reactive strike against it, and instead as it slashes at you with the sickle as you almost got faked out by the bow attempt. And with a 35, it looks like that's hitting you because of the feint. So that paid off for it, and it gets all of its extra
No feint,
bonus
no
things.
dueling parry.
So 27 more points. Mix of all kinds of damage types on that. There's piercing, there's poison, there's acid, there's bleed. It's wrecking you up. That sickle is tearing at skin and not making it very fun for you. It's going to just
my armor bites a little bit of it away, but
kind of 5-foot step away, and that would be its turn. I will take the flat-footed off you because that was just for the one round, the one attack. The pitcher plant keeps running away. Libbiel.
Okay. I will, holding B in my hands, I'm going to hit him with a, well, shit, he moved. Aim up on him with the B gun and hit him with a live wire. The singer just like launches out of me. Are you kidding me?
I also
Well,
don't think you
it's
had the range for that anyways. I think you're 5 foot off
30.
from where you are.
Yeah, okay. I still have the movement to move one more down anyways.
That would work. That's still
No.
35 though.
Darn it, Vanna.
Just
Why are you,
you missed and you can blame it on me. It's a win-win.
Better I'll get to the other
why are you
side of him
so
quickly.
grossly incandescent? Well, he still takes the electricity damage, so
I'll look back at
well.
Libby and my smile will also like shimmer. I don't know.
Stop.
Okay, so that was a. Oh, yeah, we just take the 12. Got it.
Yeah, sorry, I've been using on more big spells lately.
Yeah, we haven't been using
I am
your. What was the right
Bee
term?
Stinger.
Yeah, I mean that was almost for the first campaign. That was your go-to almost every combat. Now it's much more variable. Okay,
Yeah, it's like I have spell slots now or something.
Vanarel, you get 15
Oh,
more temp HP. They don't stack with any you had left, so the other ones would drop off. But you have 15 now.
the other thing I noticed is when Libbiel's turn started, my life boost went away. I don't know, was that is that done, or was that the
It's
end of the
ferns.
rounds?
I think it
Okay,
started.
okay,
It might have started in round 10.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
okay.
I can
That
believe that.
that
Round
that's
10 is where we started today, so that
yeah.
would have been the
I
first one.
I spent so much of it face down in the dirt, so that's entirely possible. All right, in which case, the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to battle medicine myself because I'm still not looking and feeling my best. With assurance in medicine, I can aim for a 20 and automatically score a 28.
Perfect.
So I am going to just get 2d8 plus 10.
Well, you don't have any weapons in your hand, you mean?
I don't have anything in my hands right now, so every little bit can help here. For my second, I will move down into the nook of this L-shaped building here with action number 2, and it's only going to be a step. I think I'm not going to get all the way there because I really want to pick up Castrovel's beacon.
Well, you could
I
have done
will leave.
that from where you were, I think, right? Maybe.
I also wanted to get away from you two because I'm too shiny for you. So second action is to step away. Third is to grab the rapier, and I am done.
Daegron.
Okay. Seeing the incandescent beacon behind him moving around, he is going to, I think, get in a better position for Vanarel to help here. He's going to swing around this creature here, and he will. You know what? I haven't done it to this one yet. He lets out another bellow to try to intimidate this one also. Ooh, this one didn't work as well. Maybe because he's not looking as good now. But he lets out a roar to seemingly no effect, and
Yeah,
then he
you
will
also feel
do
like
a snag and strike.
maybe it didn't work as well because it seems like this thing is maybe emboldened here, protecting this garden bed, and that's maybe giving it a little more strength of will here. But that
Okay,
will
a
hit it.
37 to hit, 29 points of damage.
And
then, so we strode, we did the intimidate attack, and with my last, I will do, you know what, let's get back in that dueling dance here. Try to save
13 more
myself from
points
some
of mental
crits.
damage from the spores as you hit it.
Thank you. Okay, and that's my turn.
And you need the new save again.
Ooh, a 37.
You're still making it. No one's failed that one yet. Dezi.
Yeah, so I can't really see Daegron, but I'm gonna assume they're okay in there. I know that Vanarel's life boost just came off, so I think casting my own life boost on you to get you going is probably a good idea. So I will, my fox tattoo will glow, and I will give a little life boost to you there. You can go ahead and grab that effect.
Oh.
And I think my second action is just going to be to reload. And while I don't have a great shot at this thing, I think taking the shot I have, I can see it. It might have some cover from the door, I'm guessing.
I'm gonna say between Vanarel in the way and the door, yes, I will give it normal lesser cover in this case.
I am sort of a disco ball right now.
Got a miss. Let me take the cover off of him now. It is his turn. We will, I think, just keep doing the same thing. That strategy's been working pretty well. Deception against Daegron. That's not going to get you off
I'm
guard,
not going to
though.
do it this time.
It's still going to try to hit you with that sickle, but it's not going to be doing as well.
Yeah, it's got some pretty nasty attacks, so any bit I can get to help. We take them. It's a regular hit.
41 against your AC, but a lot less damage without you being off guard. And It's going to 5-foot step closer to the mushroom nursery.
Don't like that.
Libbiel.
You've also lost your off guard since you've got out of my reach.
Yes.
All right. I guess I can't avoid it. 20, 35. And, it can nursery some black tentacles for me. Let's drop it right there. And
Okay, let's see. So you get to fort DC against each of them. So you missed that. That will hit one of the spore pods, though. So roll the damage. Okay, I'll be tracking that. It does look like the tentacle that's grabbed one of those pods. There's only actually one pod. I know the art shows 5. There's only one. Tentacles wrapped around one. You see it scraping and kind of pulling at the sides of this pod. It does seem like it has a good bit of resistance, though. So not a lot of damage got through, but it is wrapped around and grabbing one.
neat.
And that was your whole turn. So, and now I think you are close enough. 5. Yes, you now need to give me a will save for the first time.
Yay.
Close enough to the Spore Scout. And you're fine.
Ooh.
Vanarel. From outside the building, the fight has moved inside.
Sure has. So I am going to leave my light hammer on the ground right where it is next to me. I am going to pull the war hammer I have with my other hand. So rapier and war hammer, and I am going to find exactly where there you are. Hi. I'm going to walk with express purpose up to this Spore Scout mushroom. I have more intense, explicit words that we'll just assume I'm using. He's still the target of my hunted prey. That has not changed because he's still standing. And I am going to do a twin takedown flurry. Let me make sure I have all my hunted prey up going here. And I'm going to come at him very hard and fast, running him through with the rapier and then chopping as deep as I possibly can with him into him with the hammer.
Looks like you
That's all we
had
got.
a hit
Oh
with
my
Castrovel's Beacon
gosh.
and a crit miss with the hammer.
That's fine.
So I don't think you get your free 7 points of damage on the crit miss, correct?
No, it's only on regular misses. Critical misses are exactly what they are.
Okay.
Still really, really exhausted and tired.
That was your whole turn.
That
Daegron.
is my whole turn.
Okay, seeing as there's tentacles rising at the ground, he's not gonna go for the flank just yet. He doesn't want to get stuck in these. But we will try to set Vanarel up here. He comes in and tries to knock it off balance with a snagging strike. I'm rolling a lot of 8s on my attacks. Luckily, I'm a fighter. 37 to hit for 22 points of damage. Hacks down at its legs to knock it off balance. Yeah, let's go for, it's not optimal, but let's go for the slam down now on it. We take a little less of a decrease into that off guard. Ooh, you know what? Fine, I'll re-roll it. Tempting me. Oh, and I rolled a nat 1. That won't do anything.
Nope.
Our re-rolls ain't doing it tonight.
No, they're not.
Man.
So that's the 2 actions gone because the first doesn't even hit. And with the last one, stride.
Was that actually all 4 at this point?
Nope, that's all 4. Stride, attack for the snagging
Yep.
strike, and then the 2 actions. That'll be all 4. Maybe the blood loss is starting to get to him here.
And you take a little bit more bleed damage, and you're still bleeding, and it is Dezi's turn. From outside the building, you can't see much of what's
Guess you
going
can't
on.
really see. Yeah, I see a corner of somebody. I think that's Vanarel who's badly injured. I think I need to at least go in briefly here. So I'm gonna stride forward into the building, and we're gonna see what the situation is here. I got bless on everybody, which I like. I think we'll
I'm
go
too
there.
shiny. Get away.
Oh, that one's in some thorns there. Yeah, I'm not gonna stand next to you, Vanarel. You're too shiny. I got 2 actions left. I want to take this thing out. So I think what we're going to do is, no, I'm just going to reload and take a shot at it. It's badly injured. I might have a chance of hitting it. Oh, yeah, that's fine. I line up my aim and try to take one more crossbow shot and hopefully actually hit it this time. 7 on the die for 31 will miss.
That will miss.
Yeah, okay, I don't think that does it. Okay, what's going on with me?
You are stupefied 1 for a minute.
That seems awful.
As you feel the spores beginning to grow into your arms, your ears, and you just hear...
Hey, you guys, he's over there, get him.
And you're hearing more and more, basically, it sounds like prayers or praises of Tree Raiser in your head, basically throughout all of this. And it's its turn. So it was not knocked prone. It is not grabbed because it was not the one that the black tentacles hit. It wants to get out of there. It does know that both of you have reactive strike type of things. But I think it is going to risk it. It's going to run to the door.
All right.
That will break the off guard.
It won't for when he's in
Okay.
range still.
Well, that's a crit from you.
It's yeah, as long as he's within range of me, it still has
Okay.
it.
And
So here's the
first
crit
hour, I'm also
damage.
going to give Vanarel the bonus hero point because I think you've had the worst luck here.
54 points.
And Vanarel
gonna-
also hit for.
Rolled a 36. I'll deal 20 with the rapier.
Okay, and let me give it save against the frost slowing. It makes it. So it gets two action. It's one action here. One action opens the door, and then it's yelling something as it runs out. Nope, get through the door. It's yelling as it runs out this door. It is yelling in. Let's see. Does anyone know the language here? Libbiel, you recognize in Aklo, it's yelling for something to come finish these intruders.
Oh,
It's like, do something useful for once. Stop bathing in the lake. Come finish the intruders.
there's something else out there.
Probably the pig.
And Libbiel, you are up.
Okay, so I'm going to move and I'm going to exit the door. Do I see the thing?
As I said, so you see this giant lake. I mean, make sure a stream can see the lake for once. You see this big polluted lake. It smells like dead fish and rotting algae. You see kind of little blurps of gas coming up from the area here. Very sulfurous smell as well. You see bits of dead branches floating everywhere throughout this place. Matted algae blooms. You don't see anything obvious. You would need to spend an action with a perception check to try to tell
Okay.
more than that.
I'm going to search for this thing
Sure.
and let's roll my perception.
Yes, that you see two of the things that had looked like branches are definitely the antlers of some creature below the surface right at the end of the pier. And it looks, as we said, this was a catoblepis, winged.
What?
Was a catoblepis might be the right term, as you can kind of see from the artwork here. It is mushroom infested. You don't normally see them with the antlers like that. The ones you fought before were much more warthog or boar-like, and this one seems like it's almost reminds you more of a chimera in some ways, except from only having the one head. But it's definitely a hodgepodge of too many creature types. It does seem like it's lying below the water, just its nostrils are revealed above the water, and the antlers looked like the dead driftwood.
Libbiel,
Alright.
get back in here.
I'm going to try one last thing. I'm going to cast Force Barrage with one action,
Al, what are you doing?
trying to kill this guy off before he awakens that thing.
Okay. 5 points of damage to the Spore Scout, and does not kill him. And you are within 20 feet at the end of the turn, so you will need to give me a will save.
Oh gosh, I hope I don't become stupefied.
You're fine. Vanarel.
Please kill this guy before he wakes this thing up.
Vanarel,
Where?
get back.
Here, out here.
Get your weapon, your thrown weapon.
It's out there. That thing is out back. So
2 actions
Yes,
to move, and
I
you could
understand,
probably
but I told Libbiel to come back and she didn't.
2 actions to move, and you could probably catch up to it.
yeah, that's why I'm going after her. So 20 is going to get me. It looks like out the door here.
Oh, if you have 30, you get right to it.
30 gets me to exactly where he is. And I am going to, I have him targeted here. I have the 2 weapons in my hand. I am going to flurry on him, coming both from the same direction, trying to end him once and for all and knock him into the water if I can. And if only the dice will work with me this time.
That was a hit
Oh,
with
it's just-
Castrovel's Beacon and a miss with the hammer for 22 points of damage, which
Okay,
does finish that one.
Okay.
Now get back in here.
Describe what the kill looks like.
Oh, that's like I said. I was just coming around on both sides, just skewering in with the rapier on on one side, and just coming around over my head and just knocking him off the sword with the other into the water. Not even like watching for where he lands, just turning back around with that momentum. Libbiel, let's get the hell out of here! And I am going back in. Come on.
Give me a
Back here,
perception check as you did that.
Sure. Perception. Secretive or just out in the open?
Open is fine.
Okay.
You
31.
you definitely saw some as the mushroom fell into the water. You didn't see a reaction from the catoblepis, but you did see a number of worms. It looks like starting to feast on the leshy and wriggle into its skin.
No. That encouraged me to get back even quicker.
And I think that was your whole turn.
That was all 3 of my actions, yeah.
Daegron.
Okay. As Dezi's yelling after him, he looks out towards the lake, hearing about this creature that was out there, and runs towards the door, grabs hold of Libbiel by the scruff, and is going to attempt to reposition her back inside.
Okay. Give me an athletics check. Libbiel, are you wanting this to happen or are you wanting to resist this?
I'll let it happen.
Okay. So we can increase the degree of success 1 step. Yeah, so that's easily repositioned
So he
inside.
moves her here,
Yep.
all the way back to on this other side of him, and then with his third action, steps inside and then slams the door shut.
Okay.
And that's
Mighty
all my
yoink.
actions for here.
I will, for now, end the encounter. There's still things going on, but I don't think we need to go round by round. We've been round by round for almost 2.5 sessions at this point, so I'm happy to end the encounter.
Okay, so the spore pod thing.
Yes,
I'm
they spend a
guessing.
number of times ripping that apart. They were slow. You might have helped in other ways. I can just narrate that. You don't need to do anything. There was a spore pod in there, and eventually it kind of popped, and then you heard like kind of the sound of like a balloon deflating, but you didn't actually see it spewing out spores as it deflated. It almost felt like it was sucking in the spores and collapsing into itself, and then became that same black sledge you've seen all over the place.
Okay, well, I know where the catoblepis is.
Great. Let's get
Um,
far away from it and recover before we do anything else in this
I will say
this
I am still
godless
bleeding.
town.
Yes.
I am
I believe you have a life
agreed.
boost on you, which you can you can click that off. We don't need to go round by round
Okay.
on the bleed.
I'll just remove life boost without me getting more health because it's going to basically eat it anyway.
If you want to give me a perception check, since you're the one closest to the door still.
Sure. We were on that 17 and rolled
Yep.
to a 3.
Here's the thing.
Not noticing anything.
I
Yeah,
have
he
elf
didn't see
hearing,
anything.
and I am on alert for the catoblepis. If that helps.
Okay, yeah. If you're paying attention to that, you can also give me the perception check by the door. You definitely hear the sound of splashing, like there's maybe a large creature starting to emerge from the water and waking up, it seems like.
Let's fall back
Let's-
a little.
Waking up. Let's go inside that
Um,
other place. Perhaps.
Oh, no.
We have not-
Daegron's like,
places
we
have
don't
not
know
been
what's in there.
before.
I'm gonna at least somebody should use my little thing here. Touch. I don't. Words are hard. I'm stupefied.
You know what? How long does that
Daegron, go touch
stupefied
Libby for
last?
healing.
I will
You
retch
need
a
it more than
bunch.
me.
I
We'll
don't know
take
if you need me to roll for the sickened
No,
here.
if you're retching a bunch out of combat, you can both remove your sickened. A minute. If you're waiting a minute in here, the stupefied goes away. I don't know if you're waiting a minute
I
here
mean,
or
the
not.
plan would be to at least wait a minute with the door closed.
Yeah,
I would like
I guess my question
to
is, are you
refocus.
going
Yeah.
to camp out in this building to try to recover, or are you making a dash somewhere else to heal up?
I mean, if you
It's
want
a
to go just out the door and come back in, we could do that. But I'm gonna camp in this corner and cower. I mean, refocus.
Hey, Bia, can you go get my wand and Vanna's hammer? I'm just going to send Bia out for it.
Okay. So
Bia
in
has,
one round, Bia
yeah,
can get one of the items back. Which one are you getting first?
probably the hammer.
Okay.
It's more valuable.
So the hammer is back, and you then hear a thud on the roof.
There's a thud.
Daegron pulls another, it's not a greater anymore, but he pulls his last healing potion out and drinks it and goes, okay, I don't think this building is going to stop it. We
Libby
can't stay here.
touches you with her entire hand.
No, Libby, this is my domain.
Entire hand to your face to make you shut up.
My face is bigger.
She'll use both hands if she has to.
I will pull out my scroll of heal and use it on. Let's use it on Daegron still.
Okay. Yeah, the sounds on the roof, it doesn't sound like it's trying to break the building, but it does seem like it's pacing back and forth on top of the roof right now. You maybe hear some weird wheezing, huffing sounds as it's peering over the edge. You think it might be looking for you, but it doesn't see you at the moment.
Goes over and just gently closes the door.
Fair.
Because no one over here has done this.
I'm gonna like try to refocus because I really need to do that, but I'll do it slowly.
Same.
Vanarel, can
I
you
can
tend to
do all of
injuries,
them at
maybe?
once.
I can try.
I refocus, and then I'm going to drop a couple life boosts on us because I can do
I mean,
one refocus for all my points.
do we
so-
get through 10 minutes? I guess is the other
I
question.
am going
here.
to give you the 10 minutes.
Okay,
It seems like it doesn't want to hurt this building.
everyone grab a life boost, except for Daegron.
Yep. And as that happens, he goes, okay, so this thing is up on top. Unless anyone has any other plans, I will head back out into the main area here. And he points out the door to the north and he goes, I'll get its attention. And once it comes down for me, you all do what you need to do.
Yeah, hold on. Step up and I will cast a fly on you. I believe I still have one of those.
Before you do the things that have short duration, just
Yeah.
get
Sure.
through whatever healing would happen in the 10 minutes. You get that. I'm giving
14.
you that.
Do you have ward medic?
But I don't want to
Vanarel? I
track
can't remember.
rounds yet
So
for short
after the
duration
10
things.
minutes, I think the life boost is coming on effect, right? So that will be active as we go,
Haste
I'm
drops.
guessing.
Yes, that is true. So the life boost will be active.
I will use the vital beacon, my last vital beacon on myself while that's a single action. So
And Daegron will reach into his pouch and say, I do have another one of these. And he still has the flying potion left.
I can just cast the spell on you.
Yeah, we can keep it if we want. I just didn't know.
Save it just in
what
case
spell
I
slots you
don't
got.
have for when I don't have it. Yeah, I do have it left.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
So get next to me. I'll cast it and we'll go out the door.
Okay.
Okay.
So you've done the
Cast.
healing
Hang on.
you're getting for free.
There is one more thing that can be done during the 10 minutes
Okay.
if people would permit. It's going to be a little gross, but I'm not fully healed yet, which means I've still got some open wounds, and I can feed either myself or one of you a little bit of this to heal just a little bit more.
Yeah, you could have that, Vanarel. You look more injured than me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And in 10
So-
minutes, I get 10 health back from my
Aeon Stone.
thing. So
Yep.
I'll add that.
And so then go ahead and
Uh,
roll initiative. I have it ready.
Your
You-
10 hit points are gone too, Vanarel, if you haven't done that.
So you've done 10 minutes worth of
Okay.
healing. You
Oh,
have your
this
focus
worked
points
out.
back, but you've not done the focus point healing. That will be active once we start into initiative again. And we just need Vanarel's initiative, and it looks like Daegron's going first, which makes total sense given your plan.
Well, one of you, I'm assuming we can open the door. before
Do you
this
want
happens.
the fly? The fly lasts 5 minutes. I don't know if that's something during the 10 minutes or not. That's a question for you.
I would let you have
or
that
do you-
right before stuff starts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I would say you guys cast the spell on me, open the door, and then I'm gonna go charging out.
Yes.
Go ahead and take that.
Yep. Okay. So effectively, in the round before, as I said, I often allow at most one prepping action. So here we go. You've cast fly and you've opened the door for Daegron. First round,
Okay.
Daegron, you hear something probably just about right above you. I need to change his height. See if it lets him go above the building. It might not. Nope. So yeah, it's not in the building with
Okay.
you.
Sounds good. So what he is going to do is he's going to go the full 25 out. He goes charging out, and I know I can fly, but I'm not going to go up and away just yet. He's going to be on the ground, and as he looks back towards it, he will let out a bellow to get its attention and do an intimidate. Since I can't target it, here's that. A 37.
7 is a success. It is frightened 1.
And then as he looks up at this horrible thing, he goes, oh no. And he brings his weapon up to get ready.
Dezi, you've heard Daegron bellow at this thing. You probably heard it make some noises that you probably can't tell if it's a return bellow or a whimper of fear or just its weird asthmatic breathing that it seems to have, but you've heard it right on the roof above you.
Well, this seems awful. I'm gonna move to get out of here, I guess.
Could just wait.
And I do need a save from you, Daegron, because you now smell it. And
40.
you won't need to roll again.
I don't really want to annoy it. I'm gonna let you do things to it, I think. I will actually, you know what? I'll take a single crossbow shot at it.
That will hit it. Thanks to the
I'm
frightened.
also
That was just
going
enough.
I'm gonna use my ability to recall knowledge on this too.
Okay.
Roll the damage first though. So yeah, that's the 34 to hit for 32 damage. And I will know the enemy, which is I succeed in an attack roll. So I would like, I guess, what's the most? I'm assuming this is corrupted.
Religion is fine here, yes.
Religion, yeah, okay.
Other than the fact that you can tell the base was a catoblepis, you don't know anything about this particular
Okay.
variety.
Remind me of the catoblepis weaknesses. Sorry, it's been a
Yes.
while.
Let me double check. The catoblepises had no weaknesses or resistances.
Okay, I'll just reload.
Okay. Libbiel.
So there's Daegron over there. Daegron's not hasted. I hate it when Daegron isn't hasted. So go ahead.
I love it when I'm hasted.
Hasted and flying.
And I will then use my last action to just sneak out and behind here.
Were you trying to be stealthy with that, or that was just flavor sneaking?
Absolutely.
You can roll me a stealth roll. I mean, you might not be able to move. Well, you'd have to move half speed if you're stealthing. So
That was half, I
okay,
think.
yeah,
Because like I started here.
yep. So give
So
me a stealth roll then. I'm fine with that.
I have like 35 feet of movement. I think I'm fine. There we go.
Yeah, you can tell that you thought you were being stealthy, but maybe your robe was catching on the various wooden branches or the edge of the building here, and you heard some minor snags and rips. You're pretty sure you were not particularly stealthy there.
Oh
And
no.
you are though also in range of its stink now outside the building, so you will need to give me a fortitude save, and you're
Oh, I
fine
didn't
as
mean
well.
to do that.
Natural 20 there, so you're
Oh, okay.
unaffected by it. It's up next, and Daegron was bellowing at it, so I think it's going to accept that challenge from Daegron. What is its fly speed? It has enough speed get to there. Actually had to double move to get there and come down to the ground. But you also see that it's getting, you may not see this, but mechanically it is getting buffed from the altar now. And it is going to spend one action trying to, let's go for the bite on Daegron. A 41 against AC is going to get you.
That's a lot of dice.
For 32 points of damage, it's a mix of poison and piercing, and then it's no longer frightened. Make sure it's visible. There we go. Vanarel.
All right. Well, I will also make my way out here, although I don't. Oh, it's not letting me.
Have to navigate through
There
the
we
door.
go. Yeah, yeah. I'll get to. Actually, I don't have to get quite this close. So it's on the ground right now.
It's on the, yes, it still says plus
It
10. Let me
landed.
take that off. It landed.
Okay. All right. Well, it doesn't make. I mean, it. I feel like no matter how far I came out the door, is not really going to matter. I am going to. Yeah, I'm going to just drop my light hammer to give myself a free hand to quickly pluck that
Yeah.
the frozen lava
Okay.
Droskar's crag off in this thing, and I'm going to throw it up on top of the.
Okay,
See, I
you're
just
throwing a fireball at it.
Yeah, up above it so it doesn't strike any of us. I just hit use on it and it just vanished out of my inventory without doing anything.
I'll re-grab it from the journal. I know it seems like it's doing weird things. This was
Yeah.
Frozen Lava of Droskar's Crag is the name?
Yes.
Frozen Lava of Droskar's Crag.
I know it's 13d6 of fire with a reflex save of 32.
There we go. Okay, reflex save of 32. Can I send this to chat from here? No, but I can still do what we need to do. So it will give you a reflex save.
All right, and I will give it some fire
Natural
damage.
one.
Oh,
Ooh, critical
yeah.
fail.
So it's taking
Nicely done.
double damage from that.
That's what we need.
53 points of fire, 106.
Yeah, it took all that exactly as you expected. No resistances, no weaknesses. So
Thought you looked green enough
it's
to burn.
bellowing and it's doesn't seem like it's in fight or flight mode yet. It's still there, but it's angry. It's focused right on you. It knows you did that to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick my hammer back up. I think I made a brand new friend.
And you
You
need to give
moved,
me.
drew an item, and threw.
I don't
though?
think you have.
I moved, dropped. It's one action to use the Droskar's lava, if I was remembering.
I think you need to draw it first, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then draw and throw. Then okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yep. And the save from the stench.
My fatal flaw: breathing during this whole time.
Yes. You are now sickened one.
Great.
No more drinking potions for you.
I don't have any left.
Daegron.
You could drink the
plan.
lava.
Either
You
way,
have it right where you want it.
I truly. So I think as he does, he looks at this thing as it comes down. It's a little big, but luckily I am legendary Am I? No, I'm still master. So I don't think I can affect this one because this one's gargantuan, I think, right?
This one is gargantuan. Yes.
Yeah. Soon I'll be able to do something about this, but for now, I can't do too much. So we'll start it off with a snagging strike. He brings the axe in towards one of the legs to try to put it off guard. Ooh,
Miss.
not going to do too great with that one. Let's see. What else can I do here? I think it might just be a case of we look to do that again to try to set him up for our allies. Let me just double check. There's nothing stopping me from doing 2 snagging strikes. Oh, no, I don't see any keywords on it. So let's let's go again at map now. Really, oh, these rolls ain't doing it for me. A 9.
That's also going to miss with a 33 total.
I already demoralized him, so I cannot do another.
Are you in your stance or no?
Yep, I'm already in my stance. I dropped into it last turn here. Just looking over my abilities. Unfortunately, this gargantuan's putting a little bit of an issue for me here. So I guess we just go for it and try and desperately try to get this here. If we can't roll over a 10, we can't do it. The last one has to be a regular strike from the haste.
Yep.
You've already done a regular strike, so it can be anything, but at this point, yeah.
And that's
The
a miss.
snagging strikes I don't think count.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that was
Yeah.
four misses. A rare failure from Daegron in a fight here. You don't need another save because you've already saved once.
Dezi really doesn't want to be next to this thing and its smelliness. I don't know exactly where to get out of it, but I'm going to start heading down past Libby to maybe get out of the stench. So love, but do I feel like that might be far enough away? I have no idea if I can still smell it or not.
Yeah, you think you're out of the worst of the smell where you are.
Okay, I'll stop there for now then. That's okay. That gives me 2 actions left. Guess what do I want to do with these 2 actions? This thing looks corrupted. Let's see how it does. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do something silly. We are gonna make it shiny. We're gonna do a little burst there, just because it might work. I will cast Revealing Light, kind of making a burst of like holy light shine around it. I'm not gonna place the burst. Obviously, I can hit it and not hit our friends.
Sure.
But it needs the reflex save.
31, so it's going to fail.
Okay.
So
It's going to be
is-
dazzled for this entire combat, and it can't go, invisible effectively.
If it could go invisible, I'd be very worried for you all.
I know, but the dazzled is also relevant here, so that's fine.
Libbiel.
I think I'm gonna also drop a dumb thing on it. Have some stagnant time.
It gets a will save. Natural 20. So it's
Oh.
unaffected.
Do you want to come back here out of the...
I'm good. I actually got a critical success, so I don't think I ever get affected again, right?
Once you succeed against the stench, unlike the spores in the previous one, you don't need to keep rolling. You have 1 action
And
left.
for my last action, I think I will probably just bank it. I don't really.
There is no
Actually-
banking, but yes.
I might retrieve something. No, we're good.
Okay.
Just
It's-
gonna eat it.
It's up next. It's dazzled. It's maybe feeling, let's see. Vanarel hit it really hard with the
Oh, this lasts
fireball.
for a minute. Never mind. I should put this back.
Oh, yes. How does that work? Any creature that begins its turn in the area. Okay, so yes, every turn. So it did not need to save when it started. So that critical save, when you cast it, is this first round save, but it will have to save
Yeah.
next round. Got it. But it doesn't know that's even happening. I guess that's the downside of having rolled that natural 20. It doesn't seem like it's affected. It doesn't know it's a bad area to be in. So it is going to stay there. But I think we are going to do a breath weapon here. Let's get this. There we go. So I will need fortitude saves from Vanarel, Dezi, and Libbiel, as this creature just exhales some of the most noxious gas you have ever smelt in your life. And
I apologize for not clicking.
that's a failure from Libbiel and Vanarel, a success from Dezi.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna re-roll that. See
Okay.
if I can get something better. I don't know what this is other than stinking real bad.
That gets you a critical success
Okay.
there because you upgrade yours. I think Libbiel has to just take it. So Libbiel is taking 55 points of poison damage and becomes sickened 1.
Ugh.
Dezi, you had a success. Yours are not auto upgraded, correct? So you're taking half.
Yep.
And that looks like all of that. Yes. Okay. And then he has 1 action left. He is dazzled, though, for this one when he tries to I think he's going to try to hit Vanarel with the antlers. So we'll roll the flat check.
Hold the rapier up and wince and brace.
So he is able to target you, and here comes the antlers. But a natural 2 there is going to miss. And let me also get rid of some of the auras on the map. We don't need the breath weapon anymore. Vanarel.
I am going to pick my hammer back up off of the ground. I will stare directly into the eyes of this flying. I don't even remember what it is. Whatever this thing used to be, because it's obviously something else now. I will designate it as my hunted prey, and I can't get to it for a full flurry. So I'm going to skirmish strike. So I will step here, wrap next to Daegron, and I will just plunge Castrovel's beacon deep into, I guess, its leg. I don't think I can reach its face, but 18 on the die for
That's
a
a hit.
43.
43 is a nice solid hit.
Give him 25.
And you did a
Come on.
lot extra damage.
Ooh.
You see the leg smoking and curling away and almost like atrophying away from where you stabbed it with Castrovel's beacon.
One, run away, you stupid thing. Let your animal instincts take over.
And
That's it for me.
We are beginning round 3 against this giant mutated Catoblepus that's been, you heard that it had abducted and killed probably the leader of the human ranger group before. It was stomping around on the roof of the house after it was been alerted to your presence, and you are now engaged in combat with it, and it is Daegron's turn for round 3.
All right. Seeing the breath attack, especially, he calls out towards everyone. He's like, stay spaced out. And he's going to step forward a little bit to give a little more room between people.
Make it flat, Daegron.
That's what he's going for. He aims for that leg again. We didn't work last time, but hope for the best. Oh, there we go. 36 to hit and
That
34
gets
points
a
of
hit.
damage. Kind of just thuds the axe into its ankle and then almost like shoulder charges it in to try to knock it down a little bit. Too big for him to really do anything more than that. And then as it kind of tumbles a little bit, he's going to just start trying to cut it down. 37 to hit.
That's another hit.
Okay, 21 points of damage. And for my last attack here, natural 15 for 34.
That's another hit. You just keep scoring hits this time.
There we go. That made up for last turn. 32 points of damage.
And that's doing some extra ones. Most of your attacks, they were doing some extra damage. It looks like all 3 of them. Yes, all of them did extra.
Possibly the cold iron or something. These things don't seem to like it, but who knows? But yeah, he kind of just knocks it down to where it stumbles, and then as its head comes down, just starts trying to cut pieces off.
Yep, so that was step and 3 swings. It is now Dezi's turn.
Dezi sees that and glances at their crossbow and says, well, let's go for it. We're going to leave you a side crossbow. We'll get back to you. But maybe cold iron works? I will cast a sure strike. And then we're going to cast Holy Light, assuming that maybe if cold iron affects this thing, it also might not like the whole holy thing.
Natural 20.
Oh, a nat 20.
17.
Yeah.
That's a critical hit.
Roll damage. And we'll see if the other damage goes through, but it's a total of 84 damage.
And it is dead. It took extra from that as well. You have completely annihilated it. Nominally,
it deserved it.
Nominally, it has ferocity, but with the critical hit there, I am just going to say you've destroyed it with that. Libbiel could come up and also put the killing blow in with the ferocity, so I'm not too worried about that. You did know all the cataplepuses had ferocity, but with the amount of overkill you did, it's dead, and we are out of combat.
Was reaching for morning glory and is like, oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna get my wand.
Desi's back here. They're gonna take a look out because they can kind of see the lake. I know this thing took it their leader, the patrol's leader. I'm gonna see if I can at least see them. I mean, Dezi has some misguided notion that hopefully they're maybe still alive, but
be careful. There's worms in the water.
I'm not gonna go in. I'm just looking for him. Movement, besides worms.
The worms might come on the land. Just be cautious. Okay.
So give me perception checks from Libbiel and Dezi as you get close to the lake. Both of you can see that it does seem like the areas where you last saw it, which was right around the end of the dock here, that seems to be the most polluted of everywhere else. And it does seem like maybe in the 10 minutes it's been out of the water, it looks slightly less polluted than it did before. seeing
Basically.
anything living. You're not seeing anything undead. You might see a floating arm, but you don't see it attached to anything around here.
Oh no. Well, I mean, we tried to save him.
Can I use telekinetic hand to pull that arm in?
Sure. Yeah, you can get a detached arm.
I'm just going to see what kind of like species it was mostly.
You
Just
can
kind
give
of
me a
like,
medicine
use
check
my-
on that.
I'm gonna try to use my archaeology to do it.
Sure, I'll allow
dead
that.
things, and because the study of dead things is basically archaeology.
Oh, use society instead of archaeology. Yeah, that's fine. It
Well, no,
looks
that's the thing that's tied to it, isn't it?
yes. It
Yeah,
generally looks like a human arm. You might get it confused with a half orc. You can't be 100% sure, but
Well,
human seems like
it's
the
not
best
enough
bet.
to do a proper grave, but she's going to at least let it, rot here on the shore and not be eaten by, the rest by worms.
Okay.
Dezi will start
Um,
doing their normal thing of kind of searching the corpses and other such things for any treasure to identify, because he knows that's his role. And like at this point, we're in mop up. There.
Well, one last thing. Yeah.
Let's see. Okay.
Hidden
What
message.
does this do? All things age, all things die. So where are you putting awaken entropy?
I'm going to be putting it here, and she's going to maintain it for the minute, just killing everything in the lake.
Okay. Yeah. You definitely see some of those
It
large
gets
kind of
bigger
worms
and
float to the surface and then dissolve into dust as the spell is just destroying all of these worms in there as you make it larger and larger. Yeah.
dealing
And
more and more damage.
and the water becomes more and more clear as time goes on as that's working on it.
All right. Well, it won't be completely a solution. I can't cover the whole lake, but I can at least get the stuff around where the Cataplepus was, camped out.
It's,
So yeah,
I'm a bit tired, but I could go. How are you and Dezi doing? And he looks towards Libbiel.
I just heard a door. Okay, no, it's that door. I was making sure I know what
Yeah,
door people
I'm
are
slowly
opening.
exploring things
Please
kind
don't
of
open that
nearish
front
the
door.
lake.
I really want to, but I won't
No.
until
I
my
am
party says
leaving
I
you
can.
here if you open that door, Libbiel.
Can I peek
So
in and sneak?
have you looted? You've not looted things off of the Spore Scout. I know that's what Dezi
I
said. you
want to
were
leave
looking.
them. I will try to identify the sickle and the composite bow, and then I'll loot them basically.
Okay. And you have
If
quick
you want to,
and
if
you
they're
have quick
low.
identify now. Is that right?
Yeah. It takes, I think, one action at the. No,
Okay.
it takes one round.
That's the sickle and the bow, and you get that one too. So it's a +2 greater striking corrosive sickle and a +2 striking composite bow.
Okay, I'm gonna assume it's the same on the other
Yes,
one.
there's
and
two.
I'll
There's
drag
two of them. You
to
can
our
grab
loot.
them from the one and then multiply and then add 2.
Sounds good.
And I don't think anything else you fought had any inventory. The possum did not. The mutated catoblepus did not, and none of the pitcher plants did.
Should we fall back and rest up and then come back here?
I'm gonna see what I can do about this altar right away.
Sure. What are you wanting to
I'm
try?
see Demon Lord, see if I can get it to at least unlink from the demons.
I can take a religion or demon lore on that.
Considering what those mushroom people, those leshies, were mentally putting into our heads, this feels like it's. I mean, it's obviously very tree raiser connected. Would a tree raiser lore work here
To do what?
to try and figure out what this altar is specifically doing?
Sure.
Okay, because this is one of the lores I haven't had a chance to have to utilize it yet, but with the new backgrounds in this, that is one of the things that kind of came along for the ride, so to speak.
Sure. You can
Come
give me
on
a,
up.
Like, I've heard enough of this of Tree Raiser. I know he's not just a scary bedtime story anymore. So, I think I just rolled it that way. Sorry, I should have
So
been.
yeah, that's fine. And really, you're not really sure what's going on here. Yell and Dezi, you can both tell that this altar used to be sacred to the god of families in the hunt, kind of a slightly different sect of Erastil. It looks like it was maybe, it's maybe not the true devout, but still people who were very believing and kind of had a more maybe insular view of Erastil. And that's what used to be here, but it is now definitely a source of corruption for this area. You think that the fracture was caused by the sacrifice of someone powerful in Tree Raiser's name on top of this altar would have caused this crack and this corruption here. You
So
think
would that have been? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
you think that you could it would probably take months to rebuild, resanctify, consecrate this. You do think you might be able to dispel magic, but it'd be a pretty hard thing to dispel the current consecration to Tree Raiser in the area.
Well, I don't
we
have
wanted.
dispel magic.
Yeah, maybe this is a task for later. I can't do that right now.
Hope
Also,
that
how does
wasn't,
one
who
select
we're looking
a token? Yeah, I think the general's probably dead, unfortunately. We saw the arm floating in the water and nothing
Well,
else alive down there.
Not the general. I'm talking about a Vashnarel who we've been sent here to look for.
Oh, yes, yes. Perhaps we should check the stables, because I think we thought there was a stash there, right? Was the stables
Yeah.
in the main lodge?
See
Look
the
at that
main
now.
lot. I would like to. I mean, who knows if someone would come up behind us and take it.
Let's at least let Vanarel take a look at your wounds.
Oh, fine.
Yeah. How does one select the lower token below a
Press
corpse?
Z usually to try to get to something else. Which one do you need me to? I can also move some of them away now. We don't need all of them here anymore. I'll move these away.
I'm good. I figured it out.
I can heal you up for 20, Libby. And the longer we stay here, I do have continual recovery now, so I can keep this up every 10 minutes or so while other people are looking. If you're not
Speaking
going
of
to
10
wander off
minutes.
over there. Sorry,
Yeah.
the 10 get you that. I know I can't keep you here forever.
Let's head to the stables. We'll search the stables and we can do some healing here.
Okay, because you were told that there should be a cache here, you spread out, you look around. It takes you maybe 5 to 10 more minutes, so that's also more time for Daegron's Aeon Stone to tick up. And you do see some markings on the wall right in this kind of lower stall here that suggest if you dig here, you can find something.
Daegron, that's
Oh,
your
this
job. You have the
Spell is
shovel,
still
right?
there. Yuck.
Let me look. I've got a crowbar.
That's effectively a shovel, I think. Sorry, I might
Close
be
enough.
playing too much BG3 here, but that's fine.
He'll dig away at this area and see if he can find anything.
Yes, and you do. And I'm just checking. The loot actor they gave me for this does not match what they say is supposed to be in here. Let me drag it out a second time. Is this any different? No. Okay. I'm going to add a couple things to this. I'm not going to make you roll to identify these. These are all fairly easy to identify, but let me add in the things that are missing from here.
Yeah, I think there's supposed to be some holy chain in there.
Let's see. It's supposed to be 6 greater healing. That's there. The 40, those are supposed to be 40 cold iron arrows. Are those actually cold iron? At their price, they are. That looks correct. The 5 greater explosive, that's correct. It is missing 3 scrolls. So let me add the scrolls.
I would love scrolls.
Do you think they could give me bolts at some point? Because I'm a crossbow user, and those cold iron would be really useful.
Sadly, these are
It's fine.
These are
It's fine.
Rastilian
It is
Rangers.
what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, we did pick up a couple of actual bows off of those leshies.
Yeah, no, I don't approve of that.
So
I'm gonna
there's
grab
2
all these
scrolls of
wolves.
You don't
Dispel
want 'em, don't take
Magic,
'em.
which maybe is something you were interested in.
Maybe we use one of those on the thing?
And
They're 7th rank.
They are 7th rank. And 1 scroll of Desiccate.
Ooh.
That does not sound healthy.
You said ew, then grabbed it very quickly, Libby.
I said, ooh.
Oh, that wasn't an elu, it was an ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, it might make a little bit of
Maybe it's a
sense. I
bit
mean,
weird.
these were the Rangers here who were fighting back against Darkblight. So having some anti-plant things like Desiccate probably makes sense. Your understanding was Darkblight. You'd heard a little bit about this before. It seemed like it was always thought to be similar to, but different than all of the blights coming out of the Tanglebriar. And that was why Aravashnial was coming here. This seemed like it was a weaker or a different form of abyssal blight that he was hoping he could learn from for how to use that to exploit back against the Tanglebriar's Bright. So, but it wasn't thought to be connected to Tree Raiser. It was like a different kind of more generic demonic blight in this area.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna go use a scroll on altar.
Okay. And I think the giant's area of plants, I'm just going to turn off now. I know that's been there for quite a while.
I mean, it's been 10 minutes, so I
Yep.
think it would go.
It's
It's
part of
gone.
the scenery now.
Yes, so you can give me a spell attack roll effectively for your counteract.
Okay.
There would be a -1 on this still.
You can move back, right? Like, what's the range on Dispel?
Probably
I
long
could
enough.
move back.
Probably long enough that you don't need to be next to it and inside the aura, taking the. Let me see. Dispel
Well,
magic.
how far is the aura?
Dispel magic is 120 feet. You need to be 30 feet away, so that's not a problem. So I won't make you take the -1 penalty.
Okay, am I 30 feet here? I need to be like over here. Gotcha. Okay, counteract.
Okay.
Did you get the prompt thingy?
I got the prompt. I'm putting it all in here. Let's see. Target
I'll just
is. Hopefully this does the right thing. That prompt always just feels a little weird.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No.
It's just
Oh, you also had sickened on you, which we can take off, so that would not have been
doesn't
on.
reveal like
It was still a success. The aura of consecration to Tree Razor seems like it has gone away. It has not been resanctified to anything holy or positive, but there is no longer this aura of -1 to everything nearby the altar.
Nice job, Libby.
thanks.
Maybe we finish healing up and then head into the main lodge.
I took the 2 turns of life boost I had left.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna take us
Yeah.
like 30 minutes at most to heal up, and then we'll head in if that's okay.
Okay. Where will you be spending that 30 minutes?
I'm okay with the stable area.
Yeah, now that there's nothing writhing around in there trying to spit at us, I think that's a safe place.
Okay. So spending 30 minutes inside the stable, I'm okay with letting you do that. You can do your 30 minutes, do whatever healing you need, get back whatever focus points you want,
I got all my focus points back. I'm good.
and I've hidden all of the corpses now that we don't need on the board.
All right, so
Make
during
sure you're
that
2 full
30
heal.
minutes, yeah.
I mean, even
Are we just
Libbiel's-
I'm gonna
calling
say
it full?
and I'm gonna say during that 30 minutes, you can say your thing.
Okay.
What would you be talking about? Let's have some role play here.
Well, I think we are
That
doing
was-
really good considering how many people we just, fought. Do they count as people? I don't think they count as people.
I
do
don't
that
know
they?
could have
that-
gone very bad.
The
but
demon
luckily-
pig counts, yeah. I mean, it's fine. I think we got lucky that those fireballs seem to work really well.
Well, maybe I
Yeah,
should
well, that's
use the fire staff. It is
the only one. That's
nice.
not a get out of jail free every single time. We got to be careful about setting off one thing after another because I genuinely wasn't sure if I was gonna stay back on my feet by the end of that after a while.
Also, this is awful. We should never do it again. What is going, like, Tree Razor seems to really be doing a
Are
job
you
here.
gonna go in front of us, Bennett? But yeah,
I got you.
yeah. Daegron, how do you feel? You
Oh,
you
no,
tanked
I'm
most of that.
okay. I don't know about me tanking most of that. Vanarel took a few hits there, but
Yeah.
we made it through.
Yeah.
All I ask is, please, this is getting more and more dangerous. We have to be careful. But
Careful.
if I had to carry any of you out of here,
Yeah, I mean, hopefully there's nothing terrible in here, but probably there's something terrible in here, and I mean that was a lot.
And so, what is
I
going
mean-
through the 4 of your minds? I mean, you were told to arrive here to find a missing elven mage, and you knew that from the queen's perspective, she could no longer locate him with magic, but she could locate his spell book. When you arrived here, though, you were told this was an abandoned and recently reclaimed ranger station. When you arrived, you saw the rangers being attacked by more of these mushroom-infected creatures, and along with the Catabellus, and it's been one bad thing after another since then. You thought this was a surgical go find a missing person mission, and it's definitely been different. So what's going through your minds with regard to the mission and that aspect of things?
Well, for Libby, she's been thinking, well, this is kind of just what I expect from this area. I don't really remember the beginning of this fight, like at all, but they tell me that we've been fighting for quite a while since we got here. So
Yeah, that tracks. I'm really hoping that we're through a majority of the slog and mess, and inside this building, we are just going to find that spell book or Nail himself. I don't know. I think I'm numb to any other like major complications as they
Would-
come.
would he get mad if I feed his spell book to Bia?
I'm not sure if he's around to get mad anymore. You said someone was sacrificed who was powerful on that altar. I don't think those rangers would have qualified. And if
Not
he
even the
can't
leader?
be found,
Their leader might have.
he was dropped into the lake. Apparently, I don't know if I think it may have already happened before they got here.
Well,
Yeah.
It could have been, a human.
Desi's mostly like at this point, their eyelids are twitching. They're like, have to keep Libbiel alive, have to keep Vanarel alive. And they're like, oh right, we're looking for a mage here. Yeah.
We'll be fine, guys. We're always fine. Well, except for that one time with Van.
Vanarel will slowly turn to look at Libbiel as she says that.
What?
Relatively fine at the end,
Yeah.
but we do
All's
need
well
to be
that ends
careful.
well.
We're really strong, really well outfitted now. We're gonna be fine. She doesn't believe any of this.
Just keep our guards up.
All right. So, are we ready to go in and see about this Grand Lodge or Great Lodge?
Has
What was
everyone
the word
tended to
they
their
used?
wounds?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Get
Libbiel,
yourself
I
tucked, and you
think
can
you
remove
wouldn't
wounded.
have wounded anymore.
Yeah, you would be full up by now. I
I
would
don't
have
think
made
you'd
sure of
have
that.
off guard on you
Oh,
either.
okay.
Let me just
I'll
check
put it up to
everything else.
one.
All the other conditions look correct. And if you're ready, you can open the door,
Right.
Daegron.
Okay, you're not tricking me. He takes a quick look at the door to make sure it's not going to explode on him. He'll do a perception check on it real quick.
It looks like every other door you've seen in your life. It's a door.
All right, doesn't look like it's going to explode. He goes to open the door here and see if it opens for him.
And yeah, you can see once this lodge's interior may have been a comfortable and cozy place for hunters to relax, feast, and plan their next excursions. But those days are long gone. A few of the interior walls remain standing to the southwest, where they once may have been sleeping quarters, but for the most part the furniture has rotted away, leaving only the structure's stone shell intact. The ceiling looms 30 feet overhead, sagging and looking on the verge of collapse. Coils of fungus and mold hang from it in sheets. A trio of orange puffball-like growths stand clinging to the walls, while to the south the low mound of what appears to be a freshly sprouted mushroom looms before an old stone hearth, its pale green cap mottled with green growths. And just to be clear, the three mushrooms, or the three spores, they had been here. They are no longer. Your actions have actually gotten rid of some stuff in here already, but you'd have no way of knowing that. But it was cool visual effects on Foundry, so clicking them on and off briefly just to show fun with Foundry.
It is. That's kind of cool.
And you do see an individual who, as the door opens, this person, using the term person a little loosely, is maybe starting to cackle and look at you a little. You see a red-winged, clawed-footed humanoid with a kind of a rat tail and holding a battle axe, kind of cocking its head towards you a little. That maybe makes you think a little bit of some kind of bird that's trying to get a better look at you, how they kind of sometimes twist their head that way. It has a little bit of that feeling to you as it does that. And, oh, I bet you're looking for Aravashnial. I could give him back to you if you leave right now.
Somehow, I don't think you would do that, would you?
You don't believe me? Here, Aravashnial, come out and say hello. And here's what you see shamble out from behind one of the walls.
Oh, poopy. That's not what he's supposed to look like.
Yeah, you see a very obvious elven zombie.
Yeah, Daegron just gives a grimace as what he was fearing has happened.
You don't want your friend back? Well, I guess I should deal with the problems you've been causing, and we will be rolling initiative. Let me get everyone toggled in. Go ahead and... Do I have everyone in initiative? Yes. You also probably saw two more of the elven zombies you'd fought before, the mushroom ones as well. So you see this weird creature and three zombies in the room here with you. And up first, it looks like Vanarel
I do want to know what that thing is with know the enemy.
Yes. Go ahead and roll
I don't know what's most appropriate here.
Society,
Religion.
Nature, Arcana are the most relevant. So despite its appearance, you know this is a harpy. You're not sure anything more about this particular one, which definitely seems like it would be very unique in many different ways. But you know that harpies are amalgamations of humans and birds, resuming feral humans with wings, talons, and sharp teeth. I'll let you know about harpies in general, but nothing about him in particular. What would be your
I mean, I typically go with resistant, or sorry, vulnerabilities or resistances.
You're not
so
aware
we'll
of
go with
harpies having any of those.
that. Fair enough.
Okay, Vanarel.
All right. Well, great. The person we came here for has been turned into an undead. I will move into the room here a bit with my first action. With my second, I'm definitely going to target the harpy as my hunted prey. I guess I'm going to also take Aravashnial as my other. And just right from here, I'm going to throw my light hammer and try to knock the teeth out of that bird. Just one overhand hurl across the room.
Your
Doesn't
pushes into the wall behind it. Maybe he just like slightly stepped out of the way as you threw by. He's kind of watching it. Maybe he was attracted to the movement a little bit and he was paying attention as it swung by, but did not
Yeah.
look nervous about it at all.
All right, it'll bounce off the wall. I'll come back, catch it, and that's my 3.
Daegron.
Okay, Daegron calls back over his shoulder, goes, "Well, Libbiel, this is the time before I get in there," and he'll delay and give her a chance.
Okay. Libbiel.
All right. Since you do want the
Oh, I did forget one other thing, of course. I will need a fort save from Vanarel. Harpies smell bad. You have learned to not breathe.
For much of this fight, so critical success.
So I cast a haste on my Daegron, and then I'm going to move into the room myself.
Okay. And you stop just outside the bad smell. Daegron.
All right. Seeing as he's got a haste now, thank you. He's going to do a sudden charge forward, and he's able
Watch
to
out,
get.
he stinks.
Yeah, he stinks. He's going to get right up between the two here. He has 50 feet of movement when he does his sudden charge. That's 45 by the looks of it. And then he is eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's start with the harpy first here. Does a strike at the end of his charge, leaps in towards it for a 39 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, and he's going to hit and then drop down into his dueling stance here. And then with his last attack, he is going to attempt at map a snagging strike to set it off guard for a 37 to hit again
That
for
will also hit.
22 points of damage.
And he seems a little angry. You're not supposed to be able to hit me. She promised me I would be safe here. I just need to bring your souls to her.
No, I don't. I think she might have lied to you as he whacks him again with the snagging strike. That's all 4 from him.
Okay. And up next is one of the normal elven zombie spores you fought before. Let me share their artwork again, because it's been probably 2 sessions. So we have...
Normal's a pretty strong word there.
What was that?
A little normal.
Normal's a pretty
Yeah.
strong word.
Well, you've fought 6 of these before, so they become normal to you. These are elves with various mushrooms growing out of their heads and arms. They kind of act a little zombie-like, but they seem to have a lot more intelligence than a regular zombie would have. And it's going to start off by hunting prey on Daegron, and is then going to spend an action lining up a even more careful shot, and is going to take 1 shot at Daegron with its bow. And a 38 against AC looks like that just gets
there.
you. And let me see.
I don't know. Would you say again? Which one was this? Oh, never mind. The corner one. Yeah, he's got a shot at me. I was gonna say shooting through the harpy.
I
Do
need
I
to
have
see
anything?
if it's adding on. It's not adding on. Yes, it is. It is adding on the precise aim. I don't. Yeah, there we go. This is the correct damage. So 17 points of damage to Daegron. Not all that much. And the harpy is up next. He is going to step away, and that will break the off guard from snagging strike. And he is then going to cast a spell.
Oh, before this happens, you know what? I don't think I had my fort save.
Oh, yes, you are right. Your fort save from the stench.
Yeah, I
is
was
a
due
failure.
for 1.
Sickened 1. But then he's going to use a spell, and yeah, we'll start with... This might only get 1 of you. He's a little upset, but he's gonna use it now. And let's get this. Is that getting... I think that's just missing Vanarel. Actually, I don't think he can get him at all. So he's just going to do that. So single target here. We will need a fort save from Daegron. Oh,
Hey, there we go. 42.
that's a critical success. So that's a good one to save against. He's not going to get some temp HP. You're not taking a lot of damage. And that was his turn. Another one of the Spore Thralls, which now has a... He's going to stride in, hunt prey on you, and swing away with his sword. Elven Curveblade. Make sure I have hunt prey on. So it comes lurching up to you and swings with that sword. 36 against you just
Ooh.
misses with your dueling parry. So that's definitely helping you out. And let me see if I can get rid of... We don't need that anymore.
Dezi can't see into the room too well, so they're gonna like move into the room. I think we're gonna move back into the corner here, though, just to get a little better of an angle. Desi kind of wants to leave Aravashnial alive. I'm not sure if they're savable, but at the worst, it seems worth not taking them out immediately. And I think what we'll do is there a big blooming mushroom to the south there or no?
Yes, there is a very large mushroom to the south.
Okay, we're gonna take a single shot on the harpy type creature.
That will
And I
miss.
miss with the 32. Then I think we're gonna cast a spell. We're gonna cast hypercognition to do a whole bunch of recall knowledges.
Okay, so on the fungus, you think in terms of the mushroom, it's a normal kind of reinforced mushroom. You know, it's going to have a decent AC and some pretty high hardness. But from the religion sign on that, you can tell that this is somehow a gateway to the abyss. You're not quite sure what that means. You can tell it had been channeling energy in from those 3 glowing puffballs that have since deflated. So you think you've done a good job by somehow interrupting the flow of abyssal energy to this thing. That's what
Okay.
you know about the fungus. About Aravashnial, I would take religion and occultism. Okay. Religion check. It's a zombie. It's not one of these mushroom infested things. It seems like a run of the mill normal zombie to you, with one very notable exception. You see absolutely no sense of a soul still connected to it at all. And usually there would still be small residual bindings, and you don't see that at all. And
Okay, and
then
then last, the hunter type.
the hunter types,
The
I can take.
Yeah.
Let's do society or nature and religion. So either society or nature, and then religion as well. So with the society roll, you do recognize that these elves, like the ones outside, they are Ekuje elves. You know, they are from the Mwangi Expanse. You know, they are known demon hunters. Obviously, they are no longer doing that. But you know, that's where they're from. So these were not Keonan elves. And with the religion check, you you think these can be saved by if you kill them with positive energy. You think that will save them.
Okay, I will generally give people a quick summation that the
You can probably pick one. You can
Aravashnial is
probably pick
not
one. You can
savable.
probably pick one item to share.
Okay. Try to save the mushroom people. If I kill them with positive energy, they might be okay.
Okay, that was your turn. And up next is Ariel, who is going to target Daegron with the, let's see, it can only use the jaws if it has you grabbed, so it's going to try to punch you with a fist. And that is a critical miss against Daegron.
He is about to bring the axe back, and he doesn't know if anything can be done with him, so he holds back for now.
Okay, he will try a second punch against you then. And another critical miss. And of course, he is
Yeah, he's just kind
slowed
of
one.
bashing the hand out of the way as it comes in over and over again.
Yeah, it's almost like that kind of anime scene where you're moving 10 times faster than this creature, and you can just kind of watch his hand moving in slow motion and step aside quick trivially. The difference in your relative speeds here is absolutely insane. And Vanarel, it is your turn, top of round 2.
All right. Well, I'm going to close in on the harpy, getting just to the north of him. There's crossing the room with purpose. Each weapon is kind of like mullinating forward in as I close in on him, and I am going to just but the second I step into the square, I'm already lunging in with the rapier. This will be a twin takedown flurry, provided of course I remember to target him correctly. Here we go. Yeah, just coming in hard with the rapier and just trying to knock him back off of it with the never mind, with the hammer. Those are both complete misses. The first one I can't do anything about. The second one, just glancing blow with the rapier, only dealing 7 damage to him, as those both miss. And then just out of sheer frustration, just tries to plunge the rapier again, just right into its heart. I am beyond frustrated with this thing and can't strike him again. Just getting a glancing blow off of the hammer for another 7. That's
Yep,
it. I cannot. I'm too angry to even strike accurately right now.
You almost get the sense that he's trying to mimic the way Daegron was dodging Aravashnial. He's not quite doing it as well, but he's trying to kind of mock you by implying that you are as slow as a zombie and he can just dodge away. But of course, those extra hits you're getting is making that not quite sell as well.
I'll take a death by 1,000 cuts if it's still his death.
Libbiel,
Move down within range of Vanarel from here to hit him with a haste. Here you go, Vanna. That's the last haste. It doesn't. We're slow after this.
Appreciate it.
Daegron, and I think Libbiel, did you already
Alright.
roll against the smell once?
No.
I think now you are still outside of it. Never mind. Fort save for a wretch if you want to get rid of that. Yes.
Yeah, he's gonna see if he can hack up this stuff that's stuck in his throat. 32.
32 against the stench does not get rid of it.
Okay, doesn't seem to be clearing his throat, so he's gonna step in for a second action, and he's gonna target this harpy with another snagging strike that he's got him here. For let's see here, a 40 to hit and 26 points of damage.
That will hit him.
Again, he kind of like swings the axe, and as he kind of like almost gets out of the way of it, he clobbers him with his offhand to push him back into it and knock him off guard here. And then let's see. You know what? I haven't screamed at this guy yet, so let's give him a big old war
You would
cry
have to have
intimidation.
done a regular strike or a stride.
Yeah, stride is fine then.
Okay.
If somebody can hit me,
I don't
that's
think
what it
anyone
is.
has a reaction, but let me double check. I
Ooh,
don't see one.
Didn't
So-
work anyway for
Yep.
my intimidation
Okay.
here. So
One-
that was Wretch, Stride, the Snagging Strike, and the Bellow. So all 4 actions here. He's still looking a little queasy. Hasn't been able to quite get this out of him yet.
Yep. The Spore Thrall to the south is going to keep trying to shoot you. Spends an extra action to line up the shot carefully. I am giving you cover now. You're kind of screened by the 3 enemies, but I have already applied that. So we're going to take 1 shot with boosted damage, which is going to miss, and 1 shot without the boosted damage, which is also going to miss. Harpy is up next. He's going to step away, and he's then going to fly over to there and up 10 feet. So out of reach of you. He has 1 action left after arriving there. And what is he going to do with 1 action? He is going to cast Shield on himself. Okay, that was his turn. The other Spore Thrall, the one in melee, will spend the 2 actions to do the stronger attack on Daegron.
I'm going to pull my cover off there too.
I will. So he still managed to get a hit.
Hits either way.
Yep. And this has that on. Perfect. So slashing at you with the curved blade, 21 points of damage, and tries a second swing without the extra damage, but that one's going to miss. And that was 3. Dezi?
Dezi sees the harpy, realizes them as the main enemy, and sees them in the air and probably realizes he's one of the main ones who can probably target. So I think we are going to target them. Let's do a needle darts with some cold iron and see if it actually does anything here. Oh, sorry. I didn't click the right button, but that'll do anyways. So let's hit Eldritch shot at it.
So Eldritch shot with the needle darts is what you're doing?
Correct. Yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
Got it. That will
On the
miss.
die for a 28 will miss, yeah. And that was their full turn because they get 3 actions. It's 3 action
Yep.
ability.
Aravashnial keeps trying to munch on brains. Has to grab you first with a critical miss.
Oh, and
Aravashnial is getting his.
you can
wings
just hit him.
synchronized.
It's fine.
Vanarel.
You haven't told him that yet, so he's not going to hit him.
I mean, I just told you. I had
Alright.
another 6 seconds. It's fine.
Yeah, you can share that one this time.
All right, well, the harpy just kind of flew away. I will redesignate my hunted prey. I'm still going to make it one of them the harpy up on top of the mushroom there. The other, I'm going to make this mushroom laden zombie directly in front of myself and Daegron. Second action, how far away am I from Harpy Fellow?
30
feet.
plus the
All right.
extra 10, so probably 35 with Pythagoras.
Okay.
If he's 10 feet up. I don't know if that's
All right.
not currently showing. Let me fix that. Oh, that's what happened. Got it.
Well, as long as I can still arc my light hammer up to beat him off of his smug little head thinking he's gotten away, that is the goal. So just hurling the light hammer up there. I did just click the button and nothing happened.
I
see
saw
it.
that was a hit. 38 against AC.
Oh, there it is. Okay. things got very heavily delayed there as a bunch of dice from previous turns just rolled
I'm
all
trying
at
to
once on
see
me.
though. Something about that doesn't seem quite right. Why is his AC lower?
Is he still flat-footed
I
from
took
being
that
for
off.
snagging?
It's still a hit, so I'm not going to worry about it. So I applied
Okay.
the damage. Yep.
All right, I'm gonna catch him for 12, and just call. I was like, "You think you're safe up there, huh?" For my third and final action, I am going to do a
Haste.
twin takedown on this one here in front. Oh, I'm quickened. That's right. I have more actions, don't I?
Could flank him.
Okay. Yep. That is. I bet you I'm going to wind up in the middle of a flank in a second, but I'll take this in the meantime. I'll stride down over to here, and the stride takes care of the quickened also, and then I will twin take down this one right in between Daegron and myself. This one, the first map. So just bringing all the weapons is close enough that in case I do happen to miss, I'll still be able to nick them just a little bit. But a 15 and a 19 on the die, I mean, I think those both hit.
Those both
And he
crit.
can have, they both crit. Even better. 80
Let
total
me
points of
see all of the
damage.
special things happen on your crits. So the sword makes that one
Off guard.
flat-footed for any reason,
Yeah.
for other reasons, and the hammer also has also brilliant on that, so it needs to make a save or be blinded. So there was a flash from Castrovel's beacon, which is, let's see, that's a
5.
fail, so it is blinded for 1 round, and then the hammer. Why don't I see the hammer?
Fortitude for
Yeah, there it
for trip.
is. I'm trying to see where the
Yep.
where is did that show up anywhere? Oh, I think it just combined all the damage and it didn't put that in there, so we needed a fort
Yeah.
save by itself. Got it.
And that's a 32 it's going for.
It's not knocked prone. Okay,
That is me.
that is you, Libbiel.
It's funny that he thought he can get away. Fly, Daegron, fly.
Oh, thank you. I thought the nauseated was going to stop me here from being able to drink my own fly potion. You fixed it.
And that was your 3. Move and touch with fly. Daegron, you're up.
Great. That saves me some action economy. As this creature flies away up there, he's got 25. He should be able to get there and then up 5 feet.
You get like
Yes.
ace scuzzy wings or something.
So I think I should be at 10 feet along with him.
You're 5 feet. You only got 5 feet up, but that is
Okay.
that is
Well, either
still,
way, I'm still in
that's still within
connection.
reach. Actually, I don't think you can actually reach him because you have to fly up and over the mushroom.
Oh.
I think you're going to be you have to be 10 feet up, so you're going to have to be 5 foot
Let me
back on
double
your
check
travel.
here.
I think you're going to be there after 1 move.
Let me just move myself back for a second
Okay,
here.
we take off the height then.
Yep. And does sudden charge work with flying? I think it says strides. I don't think it would work here.
Yeah, I think some of the
You can
later
do it. You can substitute.
some of them allow you,
can
some
you?
of them don't.
Last line says you can substitute. I just looked it up.
Okay. Either way, let's. What I really want to do also. Let's start the turn with a retch. Just
Yes,
to
you
try
can.
to get
You
this away
can.
from me.
Yes, that one will let you do it. So 1 action retching.
Not working for me.
You're not.
But hey,
getting
we
rid of-
used the nat 1.
Yep, you used up to that 1. You're then going to
Then
do
we
a
will sudden
double
charge.
move in to get next to him and up to 10 feet. That you can definitely do. Up on top of the
And
mushroom.
as I catch back up to him, and he's like, "Nobody said you could go yet," and he'll do a snag or a regular hit on the first one from the end of his sudden charge. This is 3 actions.
Oh, wow.
Nat 1 again.
It did not use up the nat 1.
Yep.
No, we found another one, and then we'll go for the snagging strike.
This
on
one
the,
I think has to be a regular strike for your haste,
true. So regular strike, 36, which won't do it for
which
it.
will also miss. Yes.
But we're up next to him. We've got dueling parry going. It's right next to him.
Yep, and the one on the ground is now going to shoot at you. You no longer have any covers, so he has an easier time trying to hit you. We get the aimed shot first, which will crit, and that has everything proper. So 30 points of damage, looks like to Daegron, and it then takes a second shot that's not quite as aimed. And then the Harpy. The Harpy is going to have to... Oh, he doesn't like this. He can't step away from you. He has to fly away. So he's going to try to fly. And he's going to go further up as well.
Let's give it a shot. We can't roll very great right now. 31 to hit.
Okay, he has 2 actions left. And he really wants to use that one, but he knows you're going to save because that's incapacitate. So no, that AoE is not going to hit you all in useful ways, I don't think. Maybe. What type of save is that? It's a reflex save. Putting that at the back of the room. Nope. You could get 3 of you. You can get 4 of you. Yeah, he's going to drop a divine immolation.
I will try to recognize it just because I can.
Sure.
Oh, an 8th level spell. Ouch.
No
That
problem.
it is hitting some of his allies, but it's the only way he can hit 3 of you with this. Libbiel has a success. Daegron has a critical fail.
Ooh, rough.
Dezi would recognize it as Divine Immolation. Vanarel has a fail. I know I gave an extra hero point to someone, but I don't think it was Daegron.
Oh, I was not in the rage.
You were not in
Sorry.
that.
No, I'm
Well,
still sitting
that
at
seems
none.
fine.
Okay. So here comes. Actually, let me also roll the. And the Spore Thrall has a regular fail. And let's see. This is going to be doing persistent and I believe spirit damage. It's not holy or
Oh, wow.
unholy, so that won't make a
That's
difference.
really bad for me. 10d6 persistent fire, or more if it's higher level.
So here's the raw damage. If you had a
Yeah.
success, you're taking half of that, of course. I think that was Libbiel. Daegron's taking double. Vanarel is taking, I think, the full amount, but you had some resistance, it looks like. And
Energy Aegis, yeah.
I don't see the persistent damage.
So this, what is this?
Let me do you.
3?
Hide in 3, so it's going to be 8d6, I believe, so 16d6.
Is this going to be, yes.
16d6 to you. Do you need me to put that on you, or you're getting that on
I
yourself?
should be able to handle it
Okay,
there.
and I'll put the 8d6 on Vanarel. I need to modify it because it came in the wrong number, but we can affect that to 8d6. Okay, I have it on. I don't see it on you yet, Daegron. If you need help, let me know.
No, if you
I
could
will
think
take
for
care of it. So this, and now change it from, whoops, I took it off. I put it back on and edit it to 16d6.
That just had 5d6. Why is it going to 16?
Because
heightened.
it's heightened to,
Heightened.
to 8, so it's
Oh,
heightened 3
okay.
levels up, so that made it
Gotcha.
8d6, and then double for the crit
Yikes.
fail. So,
Okay.
yep, that was its turn. It feels pretty happy about that. Well, I also need to apply it now. Spell is exploded completely, and this one had a regular fail and needs the 8d6 on him as well. And let me see, do they have a fire? No, they don't have any fire effect.
I'm not certain if we'll be able to get positive on this one, Dezi.
Okay. Oops. What's rolling? I don't know what's rolling. Oh, end of turn maybe? I don't know what happened
Spore
there.
Thrall.
Yeah, it should not have taken that at the moment. It's not its turn. I'm going to undo that. Okay. That was the end of the Harpy's turn. It is now the Spore Thrall who just got divine immolated. It doesn't seem to care enough to complain, or doesn't seem to know enough to complain. And it was hunting prey on Daegron and can't anymore, unless it switches. No, yeah, it will switch to its. It will drop the curved blade, draw its bow, take one shot at Daegron. Critical miss. Dezi.
Yeah, Dezi sees Daegron's burning a heck of a lot. So they're gonna move up to get them kind of within range. They are 10 feet up.
Oh, I forgot one more thing. Let's see. So what was the damage? Was 33. Got it. Okay.
And has Daegron now within 30 feet of them, which is what they need for a heal spell. So I think they're gonna say a prayer for their last heal spell and hope that Daegron can finish this before they, burn to a crisp.
The giant mushroom is also now burning.
Oh, that's decent. 93 back, Daegron. Just kill him
Thank you,
before
thank
you burn up. Also, I might have a solution for your burning.
I may also. We'll see.
I think I never.
I definitely do.
Yeah, so this one took some damage and stopped burning. Dezi finished your turn. Vanarel.
Oh,
Get rid of that one first. We'll deal with the rest later.
yeah. I mean, I'm not going to be able to do much to heal him with positive to save him. Yeah, we'll just go for the mercy kill. I think at this point, if there is a chance at saving them, this guy is on fire just as badly as I am.
He made his save against the fire. He's no longer on fire.
Oh, okay. Dezi, are we going to give this a shot or?
Up to you. If you want to try non-lethal, I have no idea if it'll work. It might.
Does that work? I don't know.
I mean, they're not undead, which typically an undead. I don't know.
Yeah, I will. Why not? We'll go. I will kind of turn each of my weapons just kind of like off kilter, so sort of holding them sideways. The rapier will be more of a slap, and the warhammer's gonna come down, on its side. I'll try to go for the knockout on these things. That's right, because the radiant or the holy damage didn't work on these guys. I think last time we faced them, so I'll try just go for a knockout here. It'll be a twin takedown. Still with the this macro is not going to let me add in the -2.
That's fine. We'll look at the numbers
So
when it
each
comes
of,
up.
yeah, each of these will be 2 lower than what they should be. But I will still focus on going for the knockout on this spore zombie right in front of me. That's a natural 1. That's not going to do anything at all. So
And the critical hit
that works.
became a regular hit. So if you want to press the regular damage button
Okay.
on Castervale's Beacon.
Yeah, I will.
And don't take the damage yourself.
Oh,
I don't know what you did.
hang on. Let me undo that. I think I hit damage on the
Rather
on the
than
total
re-rolling the
below.
damage up above. Yes.
All right, Castervale's Beacon. Right, regular damage. Here we go.
Yes.
So yeah, just one really nasty slap from the rapier.
Okay.
18 on
Yeah, he
that one.
that. It's still up.
Huh. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna keep rattling it back and forth, and I just ping pong it off of each of my weapons, in a non-lethal fashion until he falls down. Hopefully. So this is a second. Oh, I can add in the -2 on these regular ones with the rapier. So a 36.
That
That's
will
with
hit.
the. Okay. Catch it one
And
more time for another
yeah,
18.
It knocks him out as you wanted. However,
Okay.
he still explodes. And we need
Oh.
Oh well.
I need a fort save from
Oh, they still do that.
from you and Libbiel.
That
Libbiel
plan
had
failed.
So Libbiel is taking half of this. And you're actually
Good
kind of
try, Vanarel.
you're,
Good
you're
try.
actually questioning Dezi's recollection there. You kind of think if it blows up when it should be knocked out, you think it is beyond being saved.
I don't know. I'm naturally one gifted at recollecting things.
I think you still
Well, if we
have
could,
2 actions left at this point with your haste.
I've got 2 actions remaining. I am going to redesignate my targets again. The harpy is still going to be 1. The other will be this spore zombie, who I think will explode even if I put him to sleep normally. And then for the third,
Throw your hammer.
I'm gonna see if he comes to me. I'm gonna just throw the hammer straight at him, not using anything to make this off or non-lethal. Catch him for
That's a hit.
29. It's bounce that off his head. Yep, 15 points.
Okay, Libbiel. Oh, and then your persistent fire.
I burn up a little bit.
The persistent fire on Daegron is a little too much for my comfort. So what I'm going to do is, using the scroll that's on my retrieval belt, I'm going to retrieve that with a free action and cast the last dispel magic on Daegron, because it's a magic effect. Yes.
It is. Yes, I would say that's dispellable. You can target that, and you're targeting that particular effect, so it's not going to get rid of the fly or the haste. Okay?
Yes. And here's the counteract check for you.
And I'm checking the appropriate DCs for this. Got it. So let's see what it was. That. Sorry, no. This.
It was 8th level.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. The counteract macro, I think the trouble is it's using. It should be talking about ranks and it's talking about level. So I think I got this right. I'll have to double check on the roll to see if I agree with what it's saying. Yes, that is a fail, and it was a level 7 spell against a level 8 heightened, so that would not get rid of it.
All right.
I think you still have 1
Well,
action left, right? Because it was a free action retrieve, 2 action cast.
Yeah, I tried. So she's going to like back off over here. Actually,
You're with
cancel that. I'm going to go here, 35, and I'm gonna make sure I can shut the store next turn.
Daegron.
All right. So now knowing that that is a magical condition, he's gonna try use his determination to be able to clear it off. Choose non-permanent, and this is a
Counteract check. So
rounded down. So it's let me just double check here. Yeah, it's rounded down, so it should be at spell 7, just like Libbiel's.
Oh.
And then it will use my will save to do it. So plus 21 here. Do you think Demon Hunted would affect that? That is, let me
Not
just
in
read
this
that off
case.
for you.
I don't think.
Okay, so
you can pull it up
let's-
and confirm. Pull it up. It
A-
might matter. Let me see.
Yeah, let me just ping that into chat for you. Where is that? Why did it not have my background ones in my feeds? I'm not seeing that there. I'll read it out for you here. I'll just look it up real quick.
Thank you.
You gain a +1. No, it's mental effects.
Okay, no,
specifically.
34 was the DC, so I just wanted to
Oh.
check. So you got it, and that can go.
So
one
he
rank
lets out
higher.
like this scream that starts as just pure pain into just anger as this fire just quenches on his body, and he goes charging after this thing with this same battle cry, and will rise up 10 feet, so to match its height and the distance here. So
You
he
still
will
need a
be
regular
up.
strike because I don't think fly affects haste.
Yep. Well, it should be a stride, right? Effectively.
No,
No,
while you're
it's
flying,
just
No.
fly
fly.
is its own
Okay,
special
no worries.
action. So
But we have 4 actions. So first one on the determination, second on the fly, and third we'll go for the snagging strike to see, maybe hopefully make the other one a little better. Okay, that is a 45 to hit. Wow, I
That's
didn't
a
get a crit on
regular
that. This
hit.
guy is beefy. 29 damage.
okay, and then your last attack will miss.
Nat 2. We had a great beginning. I can't complain about the Nat 2.
And I think, I think I think this is where we'll wrap up for today. So we will wrap it up here and pick this up next week in the middle of round 4. I'm going to put the note in just that it's the end of Daegron's turn, just in case we get a little confused. And I think that is good. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you really enjoyed today's episode, and we'll see you all next week.